they had realized that they were perhaps dealing with a beast they should not free. As they engaged further, began making taunting gestures towards Falter, trying to entice, mentioning that he was a soul forger, enticing his past, and perhaps teasing a potential future. Then began teasing towards Delaia, making mention of her sister. Distraught and upset, the party chose to leave the daemon trapped within the crypt. And moving forward, it made a mocking, laughing gesture to Delaia about how the sister screamed in agony as her fate befell her. And the party left, trying to determine what to do, whether to head back to the clerics of Desna, or perhaps to try to entice Delaia's mom's aide as the mayor of the town to rise up against the priests of Aristotle. They quickly made the decision to rush to Delaia's house. Delaia and her mom had a fight in which her mother had cast her out. Seeing her daughter return, she had discussed, oh, you couldn't even make it a single day. But alas, this was not the time. They brought her in. They revealed everything that had been going on. The demons, the daemon under the crypt, and the strange powers that they had possessed when an angelic being had shattered a soul orb, infusing shards of soul essence within them. On that time, Delaia's mother, concerned and distraught about what was happening, quickly locked the doors to the house, then turned and revealed how happy she was that they had told her everything. For now, they no longer needed to hunt for the people they'd been searching for. And that is where we pick up with today's session. Delaia, as your mom turns back from the door, looking at you, she begins to continue her speech. It makes things so much easier to have you here. I knew that the effort to take this body was not in vain. She had resisted the dreams for so long, but all it took was a shatter of her heart.
And then it was easy, as we just promised her a reunion with her child, if she would just embrace the dreams.
What you guys do is Devlin laughs evilly, and
You know, I spent these past weeks imagining any course that it wasn't that.
You want me crying, like, right after you cap, don't you?
what's gonna happen? Haha! We picked up in a traumatic moment. You gotta pick up right when the cliffhanger ends. Your mom's just revealed she's a demon. So far, every demon possessed person you all have encountered, you've killed unrelentingly with no regret or remorse over the murder of all these wardens.
And it will continue! Right? Are we not doing that?
Is that not the plan?
I have a plan. Attack.
Yeah, Delaia is just like kind of
So
like frozen in shock. I'm already shaking.
we need to
We
leave.
can keep this easy. No one needs to die. Simply let us harvest the shards from you.
I will walk over next to her and turn back to the group in a attempt to deceive the beast, because I am also part demon now. And so I'm going to walk over next to her and be like, so which way do you choose then? And kind of directed at the group as if I'm on her side. Because she should be able to sense my demon, right? Like, I'm going to play this game. Let's see if it works.
Make me a deception check. You can have a
Works.
+2 circumstance bonus for this check.
Yeah.
Since
I'll take
you're
it.
infused with a demonic essence yourself.
Where's my deception? There you are. I'll need it because I have a... Oh. Plus... Do I need to do plus? Yes, I do. +2. Got it. Is it too
Katarina,
early to use hero points?
You could use a hero point if you want. Everybody starts with 1.
I feel like this one could be an important one. Maybe I will. I'll use a hero point this early on.
Do you want to do a
Is there-
reroll, or do you want to just try to increase the step?
Just increase it 1.
Okay. Katarina looks at you.
You, brother, have traveled with these soul fused.
Somebody had to bring them back to you. Whose idea do you think it was to come tell you first?
You have done well, Veshnarath.
I'm sorry.
Katarina turns back to you, Delaia. The deep, sort of eldritch voice fades, and the familiar voice of your mother comes out once again. Make it easy.
And then...
She starts to approach you.
Now!
What are you asking of me?
It's a smaller procedure. You and your other friends here. We see your father Pedros and the other priests. And we extract. And as she's talking, I guess Devlin.
Go for the legs!
Go ahead and sweep the legs.
Sweeping the legs!
Go ahead and target her and then roll your athletics check. And you can just click the athletics button in chat.
Yeah!
Yeah, she falls on the ground and everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
God, are we gonna kill my mom?
We can just incapacitate her. We don't have to kill her. But we can't leave her awake right now.
Foundry just froze.
Even Foundry doesn't want you to kill your mom.
Oh, there it is.
That's not it. Where's the initiative perception portion?
You can also just go to the... I can just click to use that as your initiative, it's okay.
Okay.
I can click a button.
Where's the button at? I seem to have forgotten where it's at.
It's right below the perception when it says initiative. And it has
Oh,
the
yeah,
drop
yeah,
down.
yeah.
You can also roll it from the combat tracker. Now roll
Should just-
for Zarko and Miko, since they're not here right now.
Read next time.
Miko goes first. And Miko is just utterly shocked and does nothing because he doesn't feel comfortable attacking the mom of whatever you guys are to each other.
Hell if either of them know.
Katarina stands up for her first action, pulls out a small knife.
I'm gonna get gutted.
As she looks around the room, she holds the knife up to her own throat.
Oh, this is gonna be easy.
If you seek to keep her alive, I would cease this.
And she readies an action to slit her own throat.
It's my turn. I have been exploring all of my cool stuff that I'm able to do. And one of them is disarm. Can I attempt to disarm her before she can slit her own throat?
There's only one
Or does
way
a
to find
reaction
out.
does a reaction move faster than my action? I'm within 5 feet, so I feel like it's a 50-50, right? I don't know. I'm gonna go for it. Sorry about Delilah's mom. I'm not trying to kill her, I promise.
Delaia.
I was gonna say Delilah because of the song. Hey there, Delilah.
It's almost full. I forgot the one from Blue Man's Notes.
Delaia?
Yeah.
The 17 work!
Devlin,
Yes.
you strike out at Delaia's mom as she rips the dagger across her own throat. Your hand slams in, knocking it away. She collapses, gurgling in the ground, beginning to bleed out to death, but not dead just yet.
If it's still my turn, I'm gonna grapple her. And I'll let somebody else try and save her life. For grapples, because I already used one action for the disarm, do I use the map -5 for a grapple?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. She is grabbed. As if she fell after slicing her own throat. She's prone.
Okay. And I will forego, I guess, my third action because I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Delaia.
I hate this.
I'm casting Soothe on her. Oh, where's my spell? Eight healing.
Alright, your soothing magic comes out and starts to knit together the wound upon your mother, but not enough to fully heal it, as the persistent bleed damage is still ongoing. It has to be healed to full to end persistent bleed.
doing a third action.
Falter.
Taking it in, save her if you must. We have to leave. There's no doubt there are more coming. And I'm gonna... Seeing the door was locked, I'm going straight for the window. Actually, how big is this window?
That's about 5 feet wide.
Okay. I would like to make the window not whole anymore. Or, well, does it... Let's do the reasonable approach. Can I just open the window first? And if it doesn't open, I will proceed to smash it.
You can spend an
Okay.
action.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna look back at what's going on here, and I'm gonna step through. Oh. Just waiting on the other side of the window, kind of with the window open, ready in case something comes around the corner or something. I just want to make sure we have a way out of here. I don't like this.
Zarko will not do anything. And then Miko, seeing that Delaia is trying to save her mom, will do the same with a quick 2-action heal.
Whoa,
Wow.
that's a lot of health.
And then she'll try to struggle to break free of your grapple.
That demon strength, watch.
You notice she does not appear very strong at all, as though she has no real enhanced demon strength.
That's not
Just
contested, isn't
appears
it?
to be kind of a frail, does not succeed. She continues to struggle against you. It just isn't going to work.
How do you expect this to end? You can't hold me forever.
And she ends her turn.
The question is, I have no way of even tying her up. Delaia, cover your eyes.
What?
I'm gonna try to put her unconscious.
Hey?
Shh, I said close your eyes. You can't look. We gotta get out of here, and I don't want to just leave her, and I'm not trying to kill her, so the last reasonable thing in my head would be to unconscious her. So I will try to strike her, I guess.
Okay. Monks don't take the non-lethal penalty, right? Or they're unarmed. Yeah, because fists
I thought I read
have
that
the
somewhere.
non-lethal trait, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Alright, punch.
Oh, I feel so bad about this.
Mom,
This is the
knock her
worst case
unconscious.
scenario.
Punch
I don't
her
like
mom.
any part of this.
Just punch her.
I don't like any part. This is just. But I don't want to talk about it. Let's just do what I have to do.
Punch a mother. Go for it.
That's a hit.
Is she a commoner? Does she have commoner stat?
Yes.
And then I can do the flurry thing, right?
Yeah, you could have used flurry of blows. You're supposed to declare it beforehand, but you can continue with it.
I will declare it from here on. So it's just one more attack, right?
Yep.
Well, that one rolled the damage automatically. Interesting. Bop, bop. And I guess.
And you knock her unconscious. She's not dead. Just unconscious.
Okay. With the last 2 actions, I will stand up and carry her. And we will leave, right?
You're gonna take the possessed demon mom with you?
I don't know. I don't want to leave her. I'll ask. That'll be the good thing. I'll pick her up and I'll be holding her. And I'll ask Delaia, do we leave her or bring her? That's about it. That's all I got. I'm sorry. I'm not proud of this moment. I want to just throw that out there. This is not...
We can't just leave her here. Because we know that something's possessed her. We can't just let her be.
We can't bring what's in her to where we're going.
There's no good way to go right now. Because we also can't leave her now that she knows.
Gotta move fast, though.
We'll,
They're gonna be looking for us.
There's no way that she could have told anyone. Really.
We don't know that. What if she did it with, like, speaking in the mines or something?
Well, apparently you're part demon, wouldn't you know?
I'm only part demon. I'm not all demon. I still have Devlin. She didn't.
She's still my mother.
That's why we should take her?
I think, even if she does tell them, the best we can hope for is we can find a way to reverse this possession.
Should we think that the old woman in the wood might know anything on how to reverse anything? I don't know if we want to trust her, considering she did want us to kill that unicorn. But if someone knows about...
You also know that the priestess of Desna, Alexa, was trying to work on something.
Yeah.
My thought process is we take her back to our camp and hopefully maybe they can come up with a way to extract the demon.
It's a risky play.
It's a risky play, but there's no other options besides the old woman in the middle of the wood, which we'd have to find again anyway. We need to figure a way to get her out of here, because dragging along a body through Ravenel...
Wait,
Carry
did
over
you
my
kill your
shoulder.
mom?
Carry over shoulder.
Hi, Zarko.
Hey, Zarko!
Hi.
Oh, Zarko snapped out of one of his episodes.
She's not dead.
He was
For
just shocked.
context.
He was just shocked.
For context, she is not a blue man. She's not dead. She's just unconscious.
When I hover my mouse over it, it says dead.
It's a figment of your imagination.
It's just mostly dead.
Let's...
And it says 1 on my screen for the token, so that means that's a clone.
No. Okay. I'll just carry her over shoulder, and we run out of town now. We leave.
Sure, let's grab a blanket, throw that over your shoulder, so then maybe it looks... It doesn't look like you're holding a body around, it looks like you're just holding some blankets.
I'm gonna kick all this crap out. I'm gonna roll the body up in a rug, as you would when you're trying to hide a body. And I'm gonna carry the rug out.
No!
There's no blanket in here!
The rug was inputted. You can grab a blanket from my bedroom.
I'm helping with the
that's
rug.
a much better idea. I'm sitting there moving the table and pulling the rug out.
That is my mother's favorite rug. It's our only rug in this room.
Sorry, grab blankets. You know where they are. Grab blanket quick. Let's go.
Of course. I want to run to my room. Do I have a blanket?
Yes, of course you have a blanket.
Where's my room?
This one.
It's my room? I want to see what my room looks like. Oh, it's cute! Purple bedspread. Oh, I'll grab my blanket.
Right. We kind of wrap her up in it a little bit, and then we leave, right?
What? No. Hold on. What the heck are we trying to do with her?
We take her back to camp, where we are outside of town where people aren't possessed.
Oh, she's a demon. She's bound to be just...
She's possessed, but there's still hope that she's there.
Look, there's obviously a possibility that you can have demon and still be in control, right? So we hope maybe that those people can help us get to that point at least.
Yeah, that's not how it works at all. She's gone.
Devlin apparently is a living, breathing example of it, unless you're fully playing us
Zarko.
and trying to turn us in.
Oh, we've learned more than enough from a few experiences over a week or so.
And
I am
Marco,
not like you.
The mayor had called Devlin Vishnaroth.
I did write this down.
That sounds bad.
It's a slander that they use for... No, it's not. Oh my gosh.
Zarko, I would want the opinion of the priestess, unless you know more than you're letting on.
Oh no, that's fair. But it's going to be very obvious what you're doing with a rug, body shaped.
It's not a rug. This is
This is my blanket.
Is there not a chest or something like that?
Put her in the box.
That's even worse, Soccer. You don't drag a body out in a chest. Also, the only chest that we have is in my mother's room. It's like screwed into the floor or something. She doesn't want budging. Something about earthquakes.
Well, she's already wrapped. Let's just go to camp. We figure this out later. The longer we wait here, the sooner we get caught. We need to leave.
Exactly. We get to the woods. If we're being followed, we try to lose them.
And we run.
Okay, so the Desna camp is out towards the northeast. You're in the southwest corner of the town. How are you making your way to the camp? Just out of curiosity.
You gotta get out of town first, right?
I suggest we get to the woods and then circle.
No, we run straight through town. With her over my shoulder and wrapped in a blanket, just inconspicuously.
Well, that's why I have to ask, because those are the types of things you and Narco.
No. I never did that. I've done a lot of stupid things, but I've never done that.
Yeah. I think we take our quickest path out of town, and if it ends up being the far side and we have to loop around the tree line, I think that's worth it.
Definitely. Absolutely.
Alright. You guys rush forth into the woods. The sound of merrymaking and celebration drifting from the center of the town behind you as people continue to sing praises to Aristo for the glory of their returned loved ones. As you rush through the woods, the unconscious body slumped over your shoulders, you rush back to the Desna camp, trekking through the woods and the outside. And you begin to approach it. You see the normal hustle and bustle of several of the Desna travelers kind of moving around. You head towards the center of the camp. You see Alexa chatting with Father Perrin and Carrie, Miko's mother, outside of her tent.
Alexa, we need your help, please. If we could have a word.
She stands up. Of course, please. What ails you?
Perhaps a word in private. Please, I don't want to concern anyone. It's kind of like offering, like, her arm to walk her aside.
He comes and joins you off on the side quickly.
I don't know how else to put this because it will not be delicate however this is worded, but my mother has been possessed and we managed to knock her out, and she is very carefully wrapped up in the blanket that Devlin here is holding, and we need your help seeing if there's anything at all that we can do to try to reverse whatever this possession is, or drive the devil out, or the demon out.
Desna's blessings. I'm sorry that you have to experience this. You say she's... what exactly?
She's been possessed, we think.
The same as you mentioned to the wardens you fought in the woods before?
Yes, but I don't think we saw her eyes glaze over in the way that we saw the others, but her voice turned and she spoke in a deep growl, which is not... it's not her. Something else is in there.
I've spent my time researching what I could find, and there may be a solution, but it is not an easy one. In my studies, I stumbled across a ritual that could consecrate a site, blessing it to, in this case, Desna, that could potentially drive out. But it is difficult. The ritual typically takes multiple people to cast, and rare materials that are hard to find. And I fear that it would only successfully cast out demons who were inside the ritual circle at the time of the casting. And she looks at... is the whole party here? I'm assuming you pulled everybody aside, or is it just...
we know
is it
where
just
that...
you?
I don't think Delaia would have strayed too far from the rest of the group.
Okay, she looks...
Probably at least within earshot.
She looks towards Miko. Like, I'd originally thought it might be a solution in case Pedros might also be possessed. Did you find any more about that?
I mean,
Nothing
no,
fully
no hard
conclusive.
evidence.
There was the thing in the basement.
We found a ritual circle in the crypts of the church.
There's also some sort of locked up demon called Naga.
Yeah, that too. There's evidence that there has been a demonic presence in the church crypts, but then we also did find the daemon. They have a daemon locked away in the church crypts as well.
It appears things are more dire in the town than I thought. There is perhaps a way we could get the materials.
What are the materials that we need?
Typically, we would burn sacred incense and other things that Desna would find holy. Myself, perhaps young Miko, and some of the others in the camp who worship Desna could perform this ritual, but it typically takes 3 days to cast. 3 days that we would have to keep your mother and anybody else who we wanted to purge the demons from subdued inside the ritual for that entire time. Once it's finished...
Are you saying 3 days in the ring?
3 days in the ring with powerful demonic forces, yes.
It's like I was made for this. However, though, I would also be in the ring and that would suck.
They'll already be unconscious.
So we can't possibly fit everyone.
No.
Is there a way to do some sort of ritual to expel the ritual circle so it can't be used anymore? So they can't continue to possess?
We could destroy the circle, but it wouldn't save those who are already possessed. It would just prevent further summonings from occurring.
Which is still helpful. It's not what we're looking for. It's not the end-all solution. But it'll still do something at least. Would we be able to save those still? Or would any hope be destroyed with the circle?
Destroying their summoning circle would prevent them from bringing new demons in. But from what you've told me about these, and Perrin told me about these dreams, I don't feel that this is any ordinary circle used to summon demons into this realm. That wouldn't enable possession of this caliber. I feel that's more in line with, you stated there was a daemon locked in the crypt. That would be a more traditional summon that perhaps that circle is keyed to. These possessions must be coming from something else.
I must ask, with the consecration being able to drive the beings out of these people, would it stop them from being re-inhabited?
Hopefully. I don't know. I know once the circle is finished casting, no possessed creatures would be able to enter the hollowed space for as long as the circle remains active. But that would not help us in expelling other entities. We could gather up those who you most desire to save. I think I may know a way to cut the time down. We should come back to the camp. I have a map in my tent. As she turns and begins to head back.
Hey Devlin. When you go got possessed. Where was it? Do you recall?
You're muted.
I am muted. I was like, I was never actually possessed, but I was confronted, in my dreams.
So they're
Do
using
you
the dreams as a medium.
do you remember where you were before the night of the dreams?
Night before, probably I would if I recalled it.
Probably in bed before you fell asleep.
I mean, I was probably, I don't know,
Pretty
out
much,
fighting.
yeah.
Let me bring up my backstory.
Uh, the dream happened for you, Devlin, the same night as the children went missing, and the rest of you also had your dreams.
Falter that getting in through the dreams. It's not a physical place.
My theory was potentially if he had gone somewhere before such.
We
Yeah.
all had dreams
Ah,
where this
here it
black
is.
flame tried to suck us in. We all fought and overcame. Devlin probably had a dream with a black flame, but he embraced it, would be my guess.
There's not a guess about that. I think we confirmed that.
So they're getting in to possess through the dreams.
I mean, I remember there was like it was, I don't know, like a flame, but it was like black, and like I put my hand was like, I don't know, like pulled into it almost, and then it was not long after, like, it was cold flames, not hot, and then I couldn't feel pain, but I don't know, it was weird, and then I don't know, when I pulled hand away, I was back in fighting ring, and I remember in my head, uh, like a voice that was asking for me to embrace it, and I got stronger, and I was like, yes, this is great idea. I'm getting stronger, so I did.
And this
But
was
I
all
was
in your dream?
Yes, but I was never like possessed. It was always me.
It worries me how similar that might be to the other dreams people have had. You could be a step or two away from being just like them.
Fulch, do you recall my mother saying anything about a dream? Oh, yes, no, she did. She said that they came to her and didn't promise that we would reconnect. The moment of vulnerability, they got let in. Which,
Um,
What matters now is we get the materials
yes,
required to do this ritual.
yes, for sure.
We should do it as quickly as possible because the more people that suffer, the worse this will get.
And then we should do the circle, save Hydros, save my mother and anyone else.
In the
Make
very
sure that,
least. Sorry.
as you were saying,
In the very least, if we can stop the leadership, we may be able to stymie their progress.
agreed. And then destroy. If they are getting in through the dreams, then that's going to be harder to destroy the gateway in. There's going to be no way to stop that.
Alexa, has been rummaging kind of through her trunks during this time. She pulls out a parchment. It seems to detail a little bit in the Ravenel forest. It points to a spot, maybe a day, perhaps 2 days journey in the forest, heading up towards the ancient city of the Strix that exists within there. Kind of in this general region. Up in here for our stream viewers, be able to see. In the past, we used to have shrines of Desna for wayward travelers to rest at. Groves in the forest that they could rest, recover, and find shelter. Pilgrimages that traveled through the forest and the like. Several years ago, one of these shrines was desecrated by a strange beast. A creature that could turn people to stone with a single glance and devour them. A basilisk. This part of the adventure recommended by one of our patrons.
Oh my god.
Did our patrons miss last week's episode? Or, I guess it was like 4 weeks ago.
Oh my god. As soon
Oh,
as you
no.
said turn to stone, I'm like, he's gonna say it. He's gonna say
Yep.
it.
Gonna say it.
I think I need to cross this off on my, because this is giving us a basilisk. It's going on my sticky note.
I've been
You know-
telling you for like a whole month that you're gonna fight a basilisk this session.
But it's actually happening.
Nobody believes me. I
I
tried to
did.
prepare you.
Yeah, I was ready for you. It's a lot more intimidating being on this side of the table when you're fighting a basilisk.
I thought not to segue too much from this game, but I'm a player in a Pathfinder 2nd Edition game for Bloodlords, and I had to make secret checks the other day, and I was like, this is bull. Secret checks are bull. I can't see what I did. This is horrible.
Yeah.
So she turns. She's like, we sent out another priest of Desna. Equipped him with some of our best artifacts at the time. He never returned, and we claimed the site abandoned, lost for all time. But embedded into this shrine was an ancient star sapphire woven into a necklace. Desna, the goddess of travel, is also responsible for the stars in the sky, having weaved them into existence upon the creation of the world. This star sapphire is a sacred relic. If we were to get our hands on it, we could use it as the source of this ritual. With Miko's newfound connection and the other priests of Desna here, we should be able to accomplish the ritual in perhaps as little as a day.
Well, it sounds worth it to me. Let's go kill this stone creature.
But this also means we need anybody that we want purified to be captured and brought here too.
We need to set up a coup.
What, that and maybe we get them one by one, like, it's really hard to just, block one of them on the head every now and then, or all of them at once. But if we get them one by one, bring them here, it'd be much easier.
Let's first get Sapphire, and then we'll worry about that.
We can figure out how to set up a coup to bring them here intentionally and on their own accord. We already have my mother. And I hate to say it, but we can use Miko as bait for Father Pedro's.
What about Miko's mom?
She's already here.
Yes, but she's probably demon as well.
There's been no signs.
That's what, and for as many times as I've been with you, there's been no signs too. I'm just saying, if I was going to want to know where to find bad guys or good guys, I'd send a spy.
Well, then can't you use your demonic senses to little and see if?
Yeah, I use my demonic senses to do.
You don't have demonic senses.
Oh, damn.
So he can't do the little.
You can't just find demons. I'm sorry. That will kind of make this whole campaign a bit too easy.
But the magical diddle-a-doots.
I'm just waiting for the day that I can just talk with the demon in my head. I'm excited for that.
Devin's just gonna all of them.
Devin?
Devlin.
Let's.
Nemesis Devon.
I'm really genuinely worried about leaving the camp. Okay.
Leaving.
We will go get Sapphire, but do not let Miko's mom leave camp, because if she does, she might be also demon and go get Father Pedro's and tell everybody where we are, and then we'll lose camp. So she cannot leave now. She's here forever.
Honestly, I feel like she might just be happy to be alive at this time.
You believe that Carrie is a demon, Devlin? She's been a delightful woman since her stay here.
But that we don't know.
Have been getting along quite well.
How well?
Well, they've been exchanging stories of what the town was like many years ago. Chatting about old ways.
I think she might just be happy to be alive right now.
She's
been asking a lot of questions about what, how Miko grew up, what his favorite things to do are, his favorite food, something about peanut butter jelly sandwiches with the crust cut off.
Yeah, he really likes some of the crust cut off, especially if they're in little squares. Sometimes other different shapes.
She asked
occasionally the triangles.
She asked Parent to teach her how to make them. They were planning to do that tomorrow.
Just keep very, very close eye on her while we are gone. She cannot leave. We don't know for sure if she is or not, but...
Devlin, she's spent the last 16 years buried underground. Now she has an opportunity. I don't want to be the advocate because it's really fucking weird that she's alive. But she has this opportunity to be alive and to get to know her son. So I sort of understand.
That is justified. Oh, that is justified. You're right.
And so I feel like that's a lot more likely than... Because if she was possessed, that would probably not be the forefront of her mind right now, is to figure out how to make sandwiches for her son.
Your mother was possessed for how long, though?
2
If
days.
she keeps infiltrating...
Like 7 hours.
If she keeps infiltrating, you don't know how long. I'm just saying...
Then why don't you go talk to her? Why don't you go see if she's infiltrating, since you seem so set on this?
I mean, I can if you want me to, yes, but I don't think she's just gonna abide that I'm also demon in the middle of camp.
Well... You can't
Are you
just
trying to use Devlin as a spy to see if he could be like, how is your spying going?
Yeah.
Miko mom, I too am a spy.
Yeah.
You would say it like that too.
I'm not saying to harass her or lock her up. I'm just saying maybe don't let her leave here until we know for sure. That's all I'm saying.
On that, we do have someone that we should lock up.
Is the body still over Devlin's shoulder?
Oh,
Mayor
yes, here,
Delaia.
lay down, unwrap.
We do not have many places to keep prisoners. I suppose we could try to lock her up in one of the traveling wagons.
Don't make her uncomfortable. Please. Keep that blanket with her.
Is there any thing we should watch out for? Demonic powers? Hellfire?
She's a very
Very
frail
possibly.
woman. She doesn't
Well,
seem to be overly enhanced.
When she confronted us, she didn't express any powers. She simply tried to harm herself.
She seemed normal otherwise.
That being said, we've seen these people express very strange and sudden changes. I would keep guard on it.
Very well.
If you leave some books or something, unless she goes fucking batshit, the books will keep her occupied and her busy.
I'm not sure if what you are saying is true. Should we allow her to have her hands untied?
I think sympathies will have to wait for now. Right now, she's a danger to herself and potentially people around her.
You know. But it's my mother, so I don't like being confronted with this reality.
It's a period of discomfort we'll have to go through. If she has to suffer for just a short bit, we can do everything in our power to get this dealt with quickly.
Right.
Alright. Bind her, lock her up. Also, just keep eye on Miko's mom. Don't harass her, but just keep eye on her. Don't let her leave camp to go back to town.
I think Father Perrin is keeping her quite busy.
That's fair. There's just, we discovered that your mom is a demon. There's a good chance she's a demon. So, we just.
Small chance. Just we want to just be safe side and not,
I think if you just pull Father Perrin aside and just ask, hey, can you keep a lookout? He'll say, oh yeah, sure, whatever.
That's what I was doing with her.
Is Father
Got
Perrin
mad at me.
capable of taking care of the situation? Like, can he turn on fighter mode if he has to?
I don't know.
You've never seen Perrin turn on fighter mode in the past. So you don't really know. But then you never saw Pedro's turn on fighter mode, and he was an ex-warden. So.
But I know he's.
And uncles have secrets.
I know he's Father Pedro's ex-warden, but I don't know his history, so I'm just not sure he's capable.
To me, he's just a guy.
Well, pass along message for us. We'll hurry and go take care of getting medallion.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
How many days was it? Did we decide to this medallion?
1 to 2 days, depending upon how well you traverse the forest.
Oh.
And our tracker's gone.
Before we go, I'd like to ask Alexa if she has any insights on this creature that turns people to stone. Any way that can improve our odds.
Ooh. Miles. also try to recall knowledge, anything that I might have read anywhere.
Roll me a secret. Let's see. Let me double check. What type of recall knowledge that would be?
Could I theoretically do Lore Master lore if this is a creature that has been found in nature
Yeah.
that I could have read about?
Sure.
What about
You can
warfare?
choose to make a Arcana check, a Nature check, or you can do your lore check for your Lore Master lore.
Lore Master is going to be the best bet. Have fun with whatever that number is.
Yeah. So as Alexa starts to tell you what little she knows, it starts to flow back to you, and you realize that basilisks are most deadly due to their petrifying gaze. That they have the ability, if you stare at it too long, first you begin to become slow and feel lethargy start to take over your body, and then another glance will turn you to stone, petrifying you permanently. But the blood of a basilisk can actually return somebody turned to stone back in to a living, breathing creature once more.
Fresh.
And Alexa just tells you, she's like, I don't know much other than the beast is known to be able to turn people into stone with a single glance.
Don't look at it. Got it.
Alright. Don't look at it, but the blood can also... If you do look at it and you get petrified, you just have to fucking murder it and use its blood to help bring back a petrified
Is that
person.
true?
I read it in a book somewhere. It has to be.
If you find the priest that we sent, do you think that you could perhaps bring him back if he was turned to stone?
Potentially.
Might depend on how much blood this basilisk has.
I don't recall how much it takes for one
Well,
person.
Didn't you say that the basilisk feeds on the people it turns to stone?
Yeah.
Let's hope it wasn't too hungry.
Who eats stones? That can't be right.
How long ago has you lost this fella?
5 years since Liam left me. I mean us.
Oh,
5 years since Liam left us.
oh, I'm sorry.
Desna's shrine.
We will try.
It's possible the basilisk turned it to stone and then got distracted.
Maybe there's whole garden of stone things and it hasn't gotten to him yet.
That is terrifying.
Unfortunately, there's also the reality that if he was turned to stone, that stone can deteriorate over time. So even if we can save him, the form might not be.
We will look. I'm sure everything will be fine.
Yes. Everything will go
What
fine.
could go
'cause
wrong?
that-
He's fine.
Things go fine in this game.
Things go so fine in this game at any given moment.
They've been fine the whole time.
Alexa sort of she sighs. She's like, I know it's wistful thinking on my part, but if you could save my brother, I would appreciate it.
I will use your brother.
He used to be our leader. He left with several of our treasures in the day. If you find them, you can have them as well. Most of them were in a bag of holding he carried upon his person.
We'll look for him if we are able to. We'll bring back word, for sure. I know what it's like to lose a sibling. so I understand your pain.
And as you say that, a faint groan seems to come from the body thrown over Devlin's shoulders.
Hit her again.
That's I'm startled and I just kind of drop her.
Oh my god!
That was accident.
We have comedic elements too. It's not all serious, horrible, soul-crushing tension and anxiety and drama.
But it mostly is.
And Devlin drops her. It just. She still seems unconscious, but she's starting to rouse.
Devlin, I'm gonna fucking
two.
murder you if you drop my mother one more time.
I've only dropped her one time.
Exactly, that's one time too many.
Do you want me to knock her out one more time before I leave?
I think she's already unconscious.
She's
But I would-
stuttering though. We leave.
Let's get
Wait.
her taken care of first.
Can we put her in the wagon first?
Oh yes, of course. I'll take her to the wagon.
You walk outside the tent, and Alexa leads you to a wagon. Perrin and Carrie kind of stop their conversation. They're holding kind of steaming mugs of some liquid in their hand, and watches you walk across with this kind of somewhat groaning blanket wrap.
I make eye contact with Miko's mom, and I give her the sly, like, it's working look. You know, like we're in it.
Looks confused. She's like,
Yep.
What?
Give her a sleight of hand thumbs up, like it's going well, and we'll just.
And you can see she turns to Perrin, and they start discussing something, and Perrin turns and looks at you, and he just shakes his head, and he looks back, and he makes this mime like fists and just like hit too many times in the head.
Damn it, Devil.
It's
Stop hitting
definitely
Nico's
working.
mom.
Delaia gives a
definitely
thumbs up to that.
Carrie's just like sips from her beverage a little bit more.
And you say this till we come back from the camp and it's been destroyed.
Oh my god.
You just wait. You just wait. All right, I'd put the unconscious mare in a wagon. The semi-unconscious mare in a wagon.
And Alexa kind of pulls the blanket off and ties her arms behind her back. Ties her feet up with some rope as well. Well, make sure she's well taken care of.
Please.
And kind of close. And she locks the wagon door, and you hear this faint sound. What? Where am I? What am I doing here? Hello?
I need to see her before we go.
Delaia, she might try to manipulate you.
Is there anyone
Try.
there? Where am I?
We need to go.
She might try. This is her actively doing it.
We'll just like kind of call out. You're safe, Mother. We'll be back for you. You're not alone. You'll be taken care of. I'm sorry.
Delaia, is that you? What's happening? Why am I in a wagon? I'm tied up, Delaia.
We need to go. Please.
You gotta get going. Here we go.
As you guys start to depart the camp, you hear this cry, this rage that seems to rattle through the air.
It's your fault, child. You have doomed her.
We should have covered her mouth.
Sorry.
Horrible.
That wasn't funny, Zarko.
Horrible. And you guys head into the woods, or is there anything you want to do before you take off from the camp?
Cry.
That's just Legacy of Ruins mantra, though.
Legacy of Ruins or Legacy of fucking Tears?
But crying is a free action. You can buy the shirt in our shop.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we walk.
Dungeon Dot Academy.
In the very least, that right there is proof that either we have information that they don't know, or it's another one of their lies. They seem good at lying.
Let's just go.
Alright, let's get turned to stone.
Who's taking point in your journey of expedition into the woods?
Hey, Falter's got a little bit of warden training now. I've got survival.
Alright. Are you taking point then?
Unless anybody else wants to jump up, I could be in front.
Wait, I'd be a little
I
bit
can
more
help.
interested in searching for items to make bombs.
You want to look for items to make bombs?
Yeah, but I don't want to slow us down, so I do it haphazardly, you know? Is it on the trail? Good enough.
Make me a nature check. You're pretty certain the bombs that you know how to make from your experience with munitions crafting don't involve a lot of foraging in the woods.
Ah, darn it.
You know, pine cones, flour, a little bit of water.
Boom!
I've seen The Hobbit. Okay. Okay. It takes fire and a pine cone.
Pine
Bomb.
cones do be kind of spicy.
You're missing the most important part of a bomb. The explosive part.
Oh.
Well, no. There's definitely various amounts of parts. It doesn't have to go boom, you know. It can go psh, or it can go,
Look,
or it can go
The fire
splat.
bomb?
I mean,
Yeah,
why
suppose we could.
are you making bombs?
What? You know, it's come in handy whenever the demon's around. You just go, and they die.
Uh-huh. How's that worked out for you so far?
Well, I haven't used one yet, so
So how
It's
do you
been
know
working
if it
for
works?
me great. I recommend Zarko try it out.
it's
See?
been-
Oh yeah, that's a great point, Falter.
Sure. It doesn't work until you prove that it does, though. Sounds like a load of crap.
The scientific
you do
process.
have your regular daily allotment of infused reagents from your munitions crafter that you could make some basic bombs with at the start of every day.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I also have the ability to search just randomly in the forest, and I can usually find my way around the woods pretty good. I haven't brought it up before, but
It might have been a little bit helpful that first night that we went out and we were lost.
Yeah.
It's really sounding like Zarko's getting by with like pocket lint, paper clips, bubble gum, and this gun he found.
Well, the gun manifests from his soul, so it's
You have
You
the
can find
paperclip
that,
in there,
yeah.
right?
the gift of an angelic being who sacrificed itself to infuse itself into an ancient Jitsin soul relic that buried
Gave him
itself
a-
in your bodies for magic powers. And
Details.
pocket lint.
And gun.
What? Yeah, in pocket lint.
Wait, you got the paperclip in there, right?
I don't know what a paperclip is, but
Oh
I
my
am
god.
not bad at surviving either, but I'll allow you to lead this time.
what? I'm just saying I don't get lost that
Do it.
easy in the woods. That's all
Yep,
I'm saying.
take us there. I have faith in you, Zarko. If anybody can help us get there, it would be you.
I don't have faith in Zarko. I've known him too
I
long.
don't really think I do.
He gets
either.
lost on the way to the grocery store.
I've seen
He
him
gets
wander.
lost his way to the bathroom.
I've seen him wander around downtown,
Yeah.
just looking at different buildings, trying to find where the bakery is, while he's standing directly in front of the bakery before.
Alright.
Zarko, your friends aren't very nice about you.
I'm understanding this now, but
Zarko,
I just say
why don't you take us there, Zarko? Let's see how
Zarko,
this
take
goes.
lead. I have complete and utter faith in you, Zarko.
I don't.
Yeah.
so just which way are we going? I'm going to check.
You took that as a level 1?
Yeah,
Oh,
but we
thanks.
had somebody that was really good at survival, so I
So you
Just
just
need
never
to use
used it. Just like you've never used your infused reagents to create alchemical bombs.
Oh my
right,
god.
and which I would like to make some whenever I can.
You're too busy leading us now.
Zarko's just been a commoner with a gun up until now, huh?
Pretty much,
With
yeah.
a really good gun.
Thank you very much. Some magic gun.
Oh, see, and it can do elements, Zap zap. You saw that once.
Yeah, zap zap. Make
See, I got really distracted with how cool it was.
and then forgot everything else you could do.
Yes.
Fair.
Alright.
Alright.
Make a survival check.
I'm gonna laugh.
You're untrained. in
You're untrained?
Jeez Louise! What is this?
You
Look,
you
at
see,
this point, I have to assume that your woodcraft just means you know the trees themselves, but not directions whatsoever.
no. See,
Oh my God.
I know which way to go. I didn't say that I was good at finding it.
Right.
That is
Two
your
different-
tangent to be untrained with a no bonus?
You have 0 wisdom. You're untrained. You spent all this time asking to make the check.
It was a long setup, okay?
Oh my God.
Oh my god, Blue Man.
Do I know which way I'm going or not?
You,
How
you
lost
know
did...
which direction is north? Yes.
See? That way's north, guys.
Thank you, Zarko.
Walter,
it's
you
so
want to help
helpful,
us?
Zarko. Thank you for your...
After Zarko has pointed out north, I'm gonna start working through the trees.
You're welcome.
Are you crying, Baird?
I'm crying from how bad.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God.
No fucking... And you're
This couldn't have gone
trained.
worse.
You're trained.
I'd like to have you take that back.
This is the worst.
Zarko, are you sure this is north?
No! What's happening?
Here, let me make sure. I'm pretty sure that I picked up from me. From Vatia, which way is north?
The gang gets lost in the woods.
Guys, I'm trained in survival. I can help us.
Uh-huh. I want to see
As,
this roll.
The 16's probably.
I want to
as-
see your roll.
Zarko keeps explaining the cardinal directions, which way is north, which way is south, and Falter keeps trying to explain that, you know, that's not very helpful if they're trying to do a path through the woods to a specific place. Delaia, you do pick up kind of a faint trail heading in the general direction that you need to go.
So I'm the Pathfinder now, eh?
And then I see Zarko is trying to figure out how to do his infused reagents. Every time you do your advanced alchemy, you can create 2 for 1 reagent cost. So if you want to increase the numbers, so you can increase your thing. So you have bottled lightning lesser. You can drag it up there, and then you can make 2 for the cost of 1 infused reagents, and you have 3 reagents there. You could increase the number from 1 to 2, and it'll still be a reagent cost 1. And then if you want to, so you could make up to 6 bombs.
Delaia finds a path. See, Zarko, I told you, we didn't need north, we needed magnetic north.
And then you just click the complete daily crafting button, and it'll add it to your inventory.
You needed someone who actually knew what the hell they were talking about.
There we go.
Do you have a suggestion?
You also have... You're untrained in it too.
You guys lost Vatia, and
We lost our way.
unfortunately, Vatia had received a letter calling her back to Cheliax, and she had to vanish almost immediately to return back.
This entire scene is just us getting karma for making fun of Vatia's tracking.
But at least Vatia was trained.
I'm trained.
I mean, Falter's trained. He just had a bad roll.
But Zarko's not.
I just like that Zarko fought so hard. And he
Excellent.
proved, like, I have woodcraft, guys. I got this. And he's not trained in it.
Oh my god.
I love it. This is tabletop gaming.
Alright. Delaia gets you on the right track as you head out. The day passes relatively slow but uneventful. You're not the most skilled woodcraft people as you move through. Zarko and Falter are still arguing a little bit about, you know, directions, cardinal directions, which method to go, as Delaia kind of follows old deer tracks through the woods, kind of moving through in the direction you're heading. As night falls, you realize you probably won't get there until tomorrow, as you prepare to set up camp.
Darn it.
Who wants to take first watch tonight?
I can.
Wait, you know I'm familiar with the trees, so I can watch.
What are the trees going to do right now, Zarko? Are they
don't
gonna get
understand.
up and walk around?
The trees are your enemy. I can tell you that.
They are?
They speak sometimes.
I haven't been paying close enough attention.
What do they say to you?
Zarko's got some bad memories from the tree wars.
Just,
You're an
you know.
aquatic elf.
Exactly.
Forgot that he was an aquatic elf.
He got into a war with the tree elves.
He's talking about the sea trees, guys. The sea
You never
trees.
know
Yes.
what's hiding in the tree, okay, is what I'm trying to say. And
Well-
then you're walking around in the woods, and all of a sudden, chop, chop, punchy arrows everywhere.
And you're directions prove
I'll-
so helpful why we should listen to you and let you take the first watch, huh?
What? Okay, I'm just saying it was to the north. I proved that out.
Which way is north?
It's dark
Uh,
now. You can't tell.
I'll use my ability again to find north.
Uh-huh.
Clearly, that way.
You're just pointing directly upwards to the sky.
That's
What? No. That's the wrong arm you're paying attention to. I'm pointing with the other arm.
well, at either rate,
I'm going
Exactly.
to
That's
take
why I
the
said the
first...
sun's down.
You're not incredibly skilled at survival, and as the stars come out, you find yourself struggling a bit more to find your direction, having no actual
Well-
survival training.
Hold on, I'm good at woodcraft, not starcraft.
Gosh.
I'm going to take the first watch. And Folter's probably taking the rest of them.
I'm taking the whole watch.
Okay, you're taking the whole... Okay.
If you want to keep me company, I'll not turn you down, but if you would
I-
rather have a full night of rest, feel free.
I'll stay awake for a little bit with you. Probably not going to be able to sleep well after the events that transpired.
Miko is mentally exhausted and just goes straight to bed. It
He needs a
unfortunately
nap.
does not have the energy to stay up with you tonight, Delaia. Like, all his energy is built into just casting heal spells in the background tonight. And tomorrow.
You know what? He's doing his best. He's valid for that.
A lot's happened to Miko. The night passes relatively uneventfully. I don't know if you guys want to do anything during your camp night session roleplay wise or not. Devlin
I
is
start the
shaking his head
campfire
yes.
with my
No.
I-beam.
Walter just
I'm gonna find that one.
zaps the campfire with a laser from his eyes, and it explodes into flames for you all.
I'm gonna find that one stone. It's just like kind of flat on top, and I'm gonna do the whole cross-legged sit and meditate for some of my free time before going to bed.
It's like standard, I'll play the lute before going to bed. Like, absentmindedly strumming.
As you strum the lute, kind of casually trying to keep your mind off of things, a faint voice comes out. How are you?
Not doing too well at the moment.
It was a rough day. I know. I didn't want to bother you. Give you some space. But hey, we're gonna find a fancy star gem and your mom's gonna be okay.
I hope so. This is a mess.
I don't know a lot about this Desna person, but I mean, she seems to really like Miko and this Alexa person, and I bet, you know, all these priests, they're gonna come together and they're gonna drive the darkness out of the land, because that's what Azrael wanted you all to do, and it's gonna work out.
Tesna's a very wonderful deity, if I do say so. She's...
Are you a Desna worshiper?
I dabble a little bit.
Does
Guess.
Miko know?
I don't think so. I mean, it's not really come up at all.
I have an idea. What if you join the ritual as a Desna worshiper.
I don't gain any powers from
But
Desna. I just
the lady said you
agree
just
with
had
her.
to worship her. You could maybe hold Miko's hand, do a little Desna chant together. That would be nice.
More focused on, you know, uh, saving my mother's soul since it seems to have been damned. And
That's not how that works. I'm pretty certain that demon possession doesn't damn your soul. Or does it? Oh my god. What if it does? No. No, it's possession. That's against your will.
I mean, we don't know, but regardless,
But we're gonna cast the demon out and it's gonna be totally okay.
I hope so.
You have to believe. Just like I believe one day I'm gonna find my true name.
Oh yeah, how's that going for you?
I'm pretty sure I've narrowed it down to beginning with one of 26 letters.
Oh, that's really good. I'm very proud of you for narrowing it down.
How many letters are in the Elven lexicon?
Who knows?
How many letters in the Elvish
More than
Elven
26
alphabet?
probably. I'm sure that if you're
I'm
using
only
Tolkien, Galarian Elfin, that's the question.
I mean, Tolkien has like 4 different times of Elven.
There's so many words on this page that I'm not going to read right now. Probably a lot of
33 letters, actually.
Oh!
In case you're wondering.
That's a little bit
Pathfinder
of
Wiki. Elven is
Pathfinder
believed to be
Wiki.
among the eldest, if not the eldest languages mortals speak on Galarian. Formed when Elven speakers of Sylvan introduced grammatical rules from Celestial and Draconic, and contains 33 letters, 24 consonants, and 9 vowels.
Hey, you're narrowing it down. That's an improvement.
I think my name is I don't know.
Hey, you'll find it one day.
Maybe if we save your mom, I'll get a clue.
Maybe. You kind of do have to save her first.
That's a tomorrow worry.
Yeah.
How are you gonna kill this basilisk?
I don't know. Maybe Folto's gonna explode. I don't really remember too much else from the book, but I feel like I don't know. What can I do?
If you turn to stone, will I turn to stone?
I don't think so. I would hope not.
I hope neither one of us turns to stone, but I really don't want to be turned to stone.
I mean, I don't think I have to be able to actually be looking at it for most of the spells that I can cast, so that might be good at least. I could just like keep my back turned the entire time, right?
Maybe that would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool. I don't know if that's how that works, but you know.
Well, I want to keep you busy. I'll let you go to sleep. I'm here if you need me.
I appreciate you, Luke.
We're gonna save your mom. Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Everything will be okay. Most likely.
I'm getting these really weird vibes from your friend over there meditating though.
Oh yeah, no, he's possessed. But he has it under control. It's like a meditation thing, I think.
I just feel like this surge of like not good vibes. right now.
No, no,
Like,
no, no. He's like
happening
actually
like right now.
like right, like I should just like bash him over the head with you.
That's the thanks I get for saving your mom.
Following in your example.
He'd look good in a rug.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over and just like kind of like, not just like in two hands, just like a gentle nudge, like, hey Devlin, what are you doing over here? How
No
are you,
response.
Devlin?
I'm deep in
Devlin.
this. I'm deep
Yeah.
in this.
Hi, Devlin. How are you doing? I'm gonna
As
keep annoying you until you
as you're
do something.
talking to Devlin, these black tendrils of dark fire sort of start growing from the wraps around his wrist and begin enveloping his arm. Devlin, make a wisdom saving throw.
Ah!
Wisdom saving throw.
I will.
Sorry. A will saving throw.
Wow.
5e
We were
brain.
discussing 5e earlier today, and it popped in. As you sort of watch, Devlin's eyes are closed. The fire begins to sort of grow, and you feel this nauseous sort of pit in your stomach. He opens his eyes, and they're pitch black, and then they slowly fade away back to his normal color, and the fires go back and subside. And Devlin, you kind of wake up from your meditation.
Hey, Devlin, what the fuck?
You
Oh,
have
what
no idea
happened?
You have no idea what she's talking about.
What's wrong?
The black tendrils. As soon as they were like coming out of your wraps and started to overtake your body, and your eyes were black. I can accept the fact that you are possessed by demons, but I don't want to see it. I don't want us to have any part in it, so you can just like kind of keep that tucked away in a little corner of your little baggage that we carry around as a group. Like that can be like the little the little side pocket of our baggage. Don't get all possessed on. Don't get possessed on us. I don't know what's going on, and I have a feeling that you don't.
I was
What's
working
going
very
on?
hard to keep controls. That's why you are not in danger.
It was starting to get control. It looked like.
No, I have to work very closely. That is hand in hand. I have to let myself get close to edge so that I can learn how to better control it.
Well, can you do that a little bit further away from
You
us?
walked all the way across camp to come to me.
That's 20 feet.
That's all the way across camp. It's not very big camp.
I mean, Devlin, I don't know why any of this is happening, and I kind of just want to go to sleep, so I'm going to go to sleep. Have fun doing whatever you're doing, I guess. This is... I don't know. I trust you. You haven't shown ill behavior towards us yet. But I'm just cautious.
It's
You know?
weird how much more uncomfortable you are with me than you are with Miko's mother.
Because we know that you're possessed. You fully admitted to it.
And have proven that I have control. And yet you know nothing of Miko's mom and are uncomfortable around me and fine with her.
But the knowledge that you have the capacity, even if
You
you're actively fighting it, the knowledge that you have the capacity for that evil is more frightening than the reality of the fact that we don't know anything about Carrie. And that we are actively traveling around with you. That's why I'm more at peace with Carrie right now.
feels like maybe you are uncomfortable with who I am. But if you are uncomfortable with who I am, I can stay farther away from camp if that will make you more comfortable.
I'm just trying to be cautious.
I can tell. You love your friends very much.
You're one of those friends, I do hope you know that. It's just knowing that part of you has been corrupted, and even though you are actively trying to fight it, it's still conflicting.
I'll take my what would I guess be probably at least 50 feet from camp. That way, I have 60 feet from camp because that's all my actions to get up and then 2 actions to move. So I know how far I have to be away to be able to do that one turn thing.
You're not in
Devlin,
combat.
please.
You don't have to worry about actions.
I know, but if something were to pop off, like me getting possessed, that gives them a full round to react.
I don't think it necessary for you to space yourself.
You have a 35-foot movement speed as a level 3 monk. So
Yeah, that's why I went 70 feet, not 60 feet. Math is hard. 70 feet.
you could still destroy someone with 70 feet. 70 feet would put you right next to someone.
But I also have to stand up. Because I'm going to be laying down.
That's a fair point.
I will keep nice, fair distance from the group. Her, who I thought was my best friend, her recommendation.
Delaia, I can appreciate your caution, but I don't think now is the time to drive him away, though it may only be in not quite literal. He's one of the strongest champions we have, and if he's doing everything he can to help us.
If something were to happen, he can haul himself back over here. But the fact that those tendrils did emerge, even though he is trying to get under control, I'd feel safer with the distance of them having been out in the first place. I trust him to spring into action if danger does arise. But what I saw still just has me concerned, I guess.
It's understandable. There's still a lot we don't understand.
You don't need to agree with me either, I guess.
Well, agreeing or not, it may come as a surprise, but sometimes when you say something, I think you make a lot of sense. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't try the humor. Devlin, before you get too far, if you feel like you may be losing control, just call out. I'll beat whatever the hell that is out of you.
Yeah, I can throw a magical rock at it or something.
Okay.
I can shoot you.
With a very awesome magical gun we learned earlier.
Just stand not north.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be fine.
It's okay, you can only point north.
Feel very hated right now. I'm gonna stay my
This happens to you a
70
lot.
feet away.
He chose to get possessed, I guess.
Let me get a Devlin exists group. Yeah.
To be fair, Devlin, having rejoined the campaign late and missing the start of getting angelic powers, didn't have much choice in his demonic possession. Since he was an NPC for the start of the game, since he was so integral to your backgrounds.
That's okay.
So Zach's being a very good sport on his forced demon possession.
It's fine. I'm okay with it.
Falter tries to replace you as Deleia's best friend now.
I'm clearly not Delaia's best friend. Man, I am the farthest from it. This whole group is higher ranked as best friend than I am now.
You should have joined our blood sacrifice to get the angelic powers, then I guess.
Yeah, we could have.
I really wish I
got
could
somebody else
have.
instead of
It's our
Marcelo.
secret handshake. You're not in on the secret handshake.
It's fine. It's fine.
You know, he picks
angel
something.
powered. It's okay.
I get it.
The rest of the night passes relatively uneventfully as dawn rises. Are you prepared to set out again? Pretty certain you can get there today. And then everybody can go ahead and rest for the night to recover spells and everything.
Am I allowed to be with the group during the day?
You can be.
Because I feel like I'm just as likely to be possessed.
It's just when you were pulling the tendrils out.
I pull the tendrils out anytime I want, though. I can do it anytime.
Delaia is just asking for you to do it at a distance.
Let's make an agreement
I
on
use
this.
my superpowers. You guys
What's
keep
the
using
agreement?
yours.
You'll have to
I'm okay with
recreate
things
your
Devlin's doing.
infused reagents.
Devlin can
Marco.
walk over here with
Oh,
me.
okay.
Because when it comes to things, particularly reptilian things that may turn me to stone, rip me to pieces, I would like the shadow flames next to me.
I'm just gonna simply close my eyes.
Done. It was hard the first time. Now I figured it out.
Every time Devlin's shadow, dark, evil flames sprout, all of you get this nauseous feeling in the pit of your stomach.
There's
I
the
get
real
one
problem.
when they use theirs.
Yes.
Yes.
When they summon some of their abilities, or Miko uses his like special healing range, you also feel a little sick around them.
But not hurt.
Not hurt, no.
Nobody's ever hurt.
It's just this like queasiness from being around it.
Right.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's like watching them pick their nose.
Devlin, though, you don't feel it around all these other demonic manifestations.
Oh, that's worse.
Dip that
That wasn't
so
helpful.
you can't use that to track demons. Oh, I feel sick. This one must be a demon.
So there
Just
really
Devlin.
is
It's
no
Devlin unique.
deletes.
There's no demon.
Yeah, that's
Devlin
much
would be
worse.
able to
Now
do
I'm
that.
even more untrusted. Dang it.
To be fair, you're the only one manifesting strange demonic powers.
Yeah.
You don't feel it that way around him normally. Just when he manifests his soul fire demon power.
It's
like,
unwarranted
"Ugh,
fears, you know.
ugh."
He's doing things that are different from the weird shadow flame creatures that we're dealing with. You know, we get all sickened around him. He's clearly different, just like that Damon in the basement had nothing to do with all this other stuff, so he's not evil.
He's not like other guys.
The one in the crypt was a daemon, not a demon. Hello.
I'm
Completely
sorry.
different, fully trustworthy.
Oh my
Fully
god.
trustworthy.
They're not even chaotic evil. No vas ahí, novia. Who's
So
taking
we
point on
pack up the
today's
camp.
travel as you pack up the camp?
Zarko, which way was north again?
Oh my
Oh, I'm
god.
gonna lick my finger.
Can I give it a try?
You don't need to stay so far away,
Again.
Devlin.
It's
That way.
just 70. Well, it has to be like 105
It's-
now, because
Literally, Delaia was just like, if the tendrils are out, back the heck up. Otherwise, you're fine.
But I use them in fights. I can't use my powers.
Zarko successfully identifies where the sun is rising from.
Look at it. That's the sun.
I didn't ask where the sun was. I asked where north was.
Oh,
what
good point.
direction does the sun rise in, Zako?
Oh, clearly to that direction.
What's that direction called,
Over
Zako?
there.
It
Directions
starts.
are different underwater. You wouldn't know them.
Yeah. See. Yeah. Have you ever tried to swimming?
Sorth.
Have I ever tried swimming?
Yeah, it's different. Have you been to underwater woods?
Ah.
He's from down under. Things are different.
Oh, down under. Okay.
Yeah.
Zarko, is it true that fish don't stink under the sea?
Oh no, they smell horrible. You ask them to take a bath, and they're like, "With what water?"
Oh, if it's different down under, don't they have to submerge themselves in air to take a bath? If
I
it's
hate
opposite.
this.
Yeah, they just
So-
don't understand.
I think Devlin wanted to lead the party for this
I
one.
think so. I think
I
Devlin
think
wanted
yeah.
to his own survival.
Long way around.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Someone.
See,
knows
someone
what's
knows
up.
better than you guys.
Devlin, you very quickly kind of hop on the trail and push through the woods, paving a path about 80 feet in front of everyone.
105.
It doesn't take long before you start to stumble on a path that begins to open up into a small clearing. In the distance, you can see what appears to be outlines of gray stone figures. And that is where we'll take our midstream break. And we will be back with the basilisk, as suggested by our patrons, in the second half of today's session. We will return shortly. Thank you very much.
Why does everyone end up hating your characters, Zach?
Hello and welcome back to the second half of our Legacy of Ruin campaign, as our companions have stumbled on to the clearing for the Shrine of Desna. What do you all choose to do?
I wait until my map loads.
Yeah, you're the only one who hasn't loaded.
I'm at 95%.
Take cover.
7.
It's a good idea. Let's take cover.
Is anybody else?
There we go. I can see the map now.
Waiting for Walter.
Alright, seeing the two of them get under cover, I'm gonna
Rush into
shuffle
cover.
up next to them. Keep the information.
Alright, so... Anybody got a plan?
Don't get turned to stone.
Well, he said something about a gaze, so... Do we just look at it harder than it looks at us?
I think if we can avoid eye contact with it, potentially, but that's...
Well, yeah, but... What if you're just got a stronger eye, you know?
I do have a pretty strong eye.
There you do, see? You could stare at it harder than it can stare at you. Then
So from what I
it-
remember reading about it, and also a little bit of what Alexa confirmed, the petrifying gaze is the most deadly thing.
Right.
Slow you down, and then it can petrify you and turn you into stone.
So we hit hard, then we hit fast, and do
And
it
we
without
don't.
looking at it.
Eye contact. If if you can make sure that even if you if you strike, you turn away immediately, so you're not.
I am a little confused about that because, like, her, you know, I shoot guns. Like, I have to look at it to aim.
Well, then just don't stay looking at it.
Hmm.
Turn away, find cover, do anything. Make sure that you're not ending in a place where it can make eye contact with you.
Can I request meta knowledge for mechanics through a check?
What are you trying to do?
How bad is the penalty for fighting with like my eyes closed or like blindfolded?
You would suffer from the blinded condition. So the blinded condition, you can't detect anything using vision. Automatically critically fail perception checks that require you to see. If vision is your only precise sense, it's a -4 penalty to perception. You are immune to visual effects. Being unable to see means everything would be hidden to you, so you'd have to make a DC 11 flat check to be able to even try to target something. And if you fail the flat check, you wouldn't be able to target anything at all, and you have to guess at where their squares are.
It's dangerous.
Guess at where their squares are is hard.
Well, I mean, technically, I don't gotta aim.
Well,
As
actually,
long as I
hidden
don't
just,
mess up my checks.
you still know. Sorry, you still know the space they're in when they're just hidden. That's invisible that you have to guess. So you
Okay.
know where they're at. But you'd be flat-footed to it, and you'd have to make a DC 11 flat check anytime you wanted to try to target it.
Well, here's an idea. We could keep myself covered some way. I could approach its nest with my shield raised. Technically, as long as nothing goes wrong with my systems, I can try to detonate as much as I can.
Well, not being able to see it sounds like a bad idea. You're just going up to it.
I have a risky idea.
Alter with the one giant eye.
I have a very strong eye.
I have that one. It's a risky idea, but I have that one spell that I cast down in the crypts where it created secondary and tertiary visions of me. So it could think that there's more of me and could be trying to petrify any of those.
What? Oh,
They
I
actually
did
be
make a
very
bunch
helpful.
I made a bunch of bombs, so I can throw them.
You found some pine cones?
No. Better.
Good. If I have my spell going, so it's targeting these visions of me to try to petrify those, it won't harm me.
Can I look around and see if I can actually see the beast from where we're at?
Make a perception check. You do not see any signs of movement.
Is there a chance that it could be back in that little cabin?
What if we could get the artifact without alerting it?
Devlin, how
We
fast can you
wouldn't
run?
be able to save the one person we were asked to save, but that is an option.
If we killed the basilisk, then I think that trying to save them could be on the table. But there's a high chance that they will not be able to be saved unless the basilisk is dead. How fast can you run?
I'm very fast.
Quick in and out. And we're all close by just in case we need to take action.
Perhaps I sneak first, and if get caught, then run.
That could work.
What's this stuff over here?
Oh.
Like, is this a well?
Yep.
And then this is like a table?
Yeah, it looks like an old stone sort of altar in front of a well that's fallen into disrepair.
Well, I've got an idea. Alright, Devlin, you get on top of it, cover up its eyes with your hands. With your tentacle things.
Oh!
You
My
Then
tentacle
we can,
things?
yeah,
The
and then we
I
can look
don't
at it.
have tentacle things.
The tendrils.
Those tendrils become my wraps. And
Right.
you told me not to do that around the group.
What?
Yeah, I'm
You
sure
can do
I-
it against this bastard.
Yeah.
This creature is not the group, so you do it around it.
You want me to go in and solo Basilisk?
No, 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 no. I want you to cover up his eyes.
I can use my hands to cover eyes, but the wraps just go around my hands. That's all tendrils are. They just pop out, form, and then the wraps. But I can cover its eyes, if that's what you want me to do.
I think that might work.
I think we just... I don't know. It's a hard one.
So crazy, it just might work.
And don't think they're throwing you to the wind, Devlin. Whatever we plan, I'll be right there next to you.
Well, yeah, and we like
You are
you're just
gonna throw
covering it
me
up.
to wind? I wasn't
No.
concerned before, but I am now!
It was never
Hmm.
on the table.
Well, see, you're just gonna cover its eyes, and then we were gonna attack it, and then nobody's at risk.
And then Zarko's gonna shoot it dead.
Yeah.
Or throw a bomb at it. After you get off, but while its eyes are still covered by something. I don't know.
There's a lot of variables in this.
No,
And
there's only one variable.
I think it might be important to locate it first. We don't know
That
where
too.
it is.
Could we possibly identify? Is that statues over there? Would that be people?
Probably.
At one point, probably.
So I'm going to say no to your plan of coloring eyes. Not because I don't want to do it, but because I feel like it's not a good idea.
What about cutting its eyes? That was even better.
I don't have that ability.
What did you punch its eyes?
Let's go with we sneak forward. Wait, I feel like we need to check out shrine, right? That's shrine right there. We go see if that is what we're looking for. We get what we need, and maybe we just get out and not worry about saving peoples.
What
Also,
if
look
the
for a
sh-
bag.
But
What
we
if
agreed.
the shrine is a trap? What if everything
Then
is
we
set
fight.
up so perfectly there for people to be lured,
What-
so the basilisk can?
Yeah, that and we agreed to help this that lady's brother.
We agreed to
If we were
try.
able to. The priority is not
We're
on
taking
her
too
alone,
long.
She
We're
does
gonna
know
get
that.
caught anyway. Let's sneak forward together as groups. Stay close. If it attacks, we attack back. But let's see if we can do a snap
Okay.
grab and get out.
Right. But if it attacks, cover up its eyes.
I'm going to punch the living shit out of it if it attacks
Okay, punch
me.
its eyes then.
I'll punch there. Yes. We sneak forward though, as group, because I feel close together would be safer than me running alone.
No, you're never gonna run alone. Just part of the plan was you covering up the eyes.
Okay, let's sneak forward together then. Trying to get to, I guess, here first, and then we'll go from there. Right? We cool with that?
Sure.
Roll
What do
me
you
some
guys
secret
want?
stealth checks, I guess.
My stealth is poop, so
Bear, do you have the popcorn ready?
I was brewing popcorn when the plan was Devlin run in super fast solo, jump on the basilisk,
There was
summon
never-
ethereal ghost flames, and play peekaboo with it. And then if you get in trouble, we'll show up. But remember,
Just saying, they seemed
you move twice as
quick.
fast as us.
real
That
quick
was
to
never
toss
the
into the
plan.
wind since the whole shadow flame thing happened.
Yes, you've seen him summon his ghostly, ethereal, dark fire flames before.
a couple times.
We're just in silly, goofy moods, I guess. Trying to
I am
figure-
good guy, I swear.
You slowly make your way, creeping through the trees. Thankfully, as the seasons are turning, there hasn't been snowfall lately, so much of the snow here is melted, preventing you from crunching deep into the snow as you get to this next larger tree. Look at that beautiful layering where you can go under the tree. Yeah.
Nice.
Cute.
Is that
Do we?
the priest? Is that what that statue is?
There's a couple of them that could be priests.
You see several statues sort of scattered around the area in various poses of fright and horror. Some have fallen, broke into the ground, their heads snapped off, definitely aged for several years. Even from this distance, you can see bits and chunks, bites taken out, as though something has been feasting upon them. Though each bite mark seems kind of strange, and it just kind of breaks off, and you can see the markings of the teeth through it.
And these are on all the statues?
Yes.
Okay.
See if we can find one with potentially a Desna symbol of some kind.
While they're looking for that, can I look and see if there's an amulet that we're looking for, the one with the stars on that table at all or something?
If you
Or
want to
around
go to
it?
the table.
That's what I'm gonna do then. Sneak forward to there.
I'll move up with them. I want to get a closer look at the statues.
So I
Yeah,
would
we're
like
going
to
together.
Move up
Because that was the
maybe,
plan
like,
the whole time.
here. Move up to like right here, stealthily.
Okay, you can move yourself there.
Yeah, move to here. Phew.
Double checking something.
Is there a bag on this statue next to me?
There is not.
Damn.
It appears to be an elderly man with a long stone beard, dressed in relatively simple robes. A small pendant of a butterfly graces his chest, also made out of stone.
And he has bite marks missing from him.
Yes.
Okay.
And he's
So-
missing his right arm completely.
Oof. Okay.
This could be our man, but he's need dire medical attention.
It was Alexa's brother. You don't think she's not old, elderly or like older at all, right? She's relatively younger.
No, she's relatively young.
Okay, so
Well,
sibling probably
Mid
relatively
20s.
Oh,
siblings
not our
probably
guy.
close in that age.
Well, she said he'd been going for 5 years though.
So probably looking for someone almost closer to my age, potentially. So
Maybe.
as young as my age, or maybe
Yeah.
up to like 10 years older.
I suppose
I'm
this
gonna
is
sneak up to here.
a shrine of Desna. I shouldn't be too surprised that there's more followers here.
This is
Ah!
Alexa.
She's so pretty.
I'm sneaking up to the table to see what's on it. See if we can just get our stuff we need and leave.
On the table is a small collection of worn copper and silver coins. An old butterfly brooch that the elements have sort of worn and corroded away. And a necklace of aquamarine beads that have mostly also been worn away through the ages.
Just leave them here for now because I don't think this is. Didn't sound like anything described to us by our hiree, so we'll just leave it for now.
Gonna creep up to the next set of statues.
I'll slide over next to him just to be.
As you approach this next statue, it appears to be an armored man. Almost, you notice against this tree, there's kind of lean-to structure that probably used to be a shelter of some sort. He appears to be bursting forth out from it. His hand is missing, as well as parts of his leg and abdomen.
Is there a bag on him?
There is not.
Even if this was our man, I don't know if he'd make it.
How recent does this lean-to and what looks like maybe a campfire and stuff? How recent does this look?
They obviously haven't been used for many seasons now.
Okay.
So we'll take a look here.
You see a group of 4 statues here. They appear to be bedecked in various arms and armor, bow, axe, knives, and such, as though a group of people had journeyed through here, prepared for a fight. The majority of them appear to have been eaten and devoured, though they still stand. The weathered and cracked stone did not give much hope of revival.
Bags on any of them?
No bags on any of them.
These
This
ones
is
look...
also not who we're looking for, and Pendant is not out here either. I think we have to go for the cavern.
I agree.
Oh,
These ones
jeez,
look
man.
ready for a fight, so we need to be ready.
Yes.
And the ones, the items that were out on the stone altar of such didn't look like things that were described to us.
That was
Star Sapphire.
the old butterfly and aquamarine necklace and a few old coins.
Gotcha.
This statue you're standing by here appears to be a statue of a horned woman whose head has been knocked to the ground. A good part of the upper torso has been eaten away, and one of the horns has been devoured.
Alright, cave? I
Yeah,
don't know what
there's-
else to do.
It's an ominous cavern ahead of us.
Alright. With the cavern, we have a chance to make a different plan.
What's your plan, Zarko?
Alright, I'll fire a shot down into the cavern, and we'll wait onto the sides and mook it. Oh, anybody got a blink? Oh, there's a bedroll over there. We'll take the bedroll, and 2 of us will hold it down, covering up its eyes, and the rest of us will punch it in its guts.
Cover it with a blanket, we just beat the hell out of it.
Ray.
You guys remember how we said Zarko's always got all the character deaths?
This is why.
It's not a bad plan, it's just
It could work.
scary. It's scary. I have faith in Zarko. If Zarko thinks it'll work, it'll work.
I have a different suggestion. That might also be worth something. Zarko, you have a gun with precision. Aim for the eyes. It can't give us the petrifying glare if it can't glare at us. It'll
That's
make it
exactly
easier
what
to
my
pick up.
plan was doing, except for
But
it'd be
we're
more
not getting
permanent.
close to it. And I have a sling. We can use that too. It won't be as good as your gun.
Okay,
if
we
we-
fight this thing, you go for eyes. Sound good?
Delaia, something just dawned on me. You seem to have knowledge of this thing, having read about them. Anything said about their breeding cycle? This man went and got petrified 5 years ago? Could there be more?
Could I do another check?
You could try to make another check, yeah.
Are they usually solitary creatures?
I'm trying to rack my brain for knowledge right now.
Hmm.
You know that typically basilisks do mate in pairs and often lay eggs in clutches numbering several dozen.
Oof.
Anything about how often this is or the lifespan?
Relatively quick cycles, only a few years between each clutch laying experience.
So, if what I'm remembering is correct, then we could be screwed because they lay eggs in groups. But like, I don't remember for certain on this, but like they lay eggs in groups, and it's like every couple years or so. So there could be a couple dozen. There could not be.
Are there any rocks that look like maybe they could be pushed off around the mouth of the opening and crush the monsters?
It's a good idea.
There are
If we
some
draw them
rocks
out and
at the
crush them.
top, but they appear way too massive for you
Okay.
to be able to move.
Well,
Okay.
if we do seem overwhelmed, we should try to pull back. No sense losing one of us to this beast. Be all the more worse off to deal with the issue in Zeldrain.
I agree with you there, but I mean, how are we going to get past this objective if we don't try something?
We need the pendant or we won't be able to remove Demon from
In less than a day, too.
Delaia's mom, so...
Mm-hmm. Well,
I thought that the devious knowledge would be really funny with Lore Master.
It is.
So, sorry, not sorry.
I love that all your battle plans hinge on Delaia's recall knowledge checks when Delaia has dubious knowledge.
so we
And
could
they're
try
all
to
secret
lure
checks
it
and
out.
you have no idea.
Could try to lure it out, like Zarko said, or we could try to get the drop on it. I'd rather take it out before.
Lure
it's
it out.
for
We
us.
have space. If we go inside, we are cramped and maybe not be able to get good
See?
shots off, or then
See,
we're
I was-
all close to it. If we're out here, you can be farther away.
That's why I said lure it out.
Let's look around you. That worked great for them.
That is only other option. I don't think it's going to be better in there.
Hold on. How many of them look like they were fighters of,
This
No.
whole group over here.
There's someone
This
there.
group
That guy over
here,
there.
Right now.
Pretty much
All of these
5
kinda
of
look
the
like
8
fighters.
statues.
Right. But I meant like, you know, up front and close.
That one, that one, that one.
See how many of them? They got right up on it, and they just look. This doesn't even have a bow. We don't know how far away it can do that thing. If we get a drop on it, we can cover its eyes.
We could get the.
Don't like covering eyes idea. I got to be too
We can
close.
Why are we just not shooting the eyes? Because that's the same thing, and we can do it from a distance.
Right now, we just need to decide: draw it out or go in.
Draw it out. Zarko and
Okay.
I can hide up in trees and shoot from there.
Go take spots then, and we'll draw it out.
Are you guys okay on
Yes,
the ground?
I hope so.
We can
We will find out once this fight is over.
we can hop down if needed. Try to draw it up towards the campfire.
Miko probably stay close to the
Miko-
lion and Zarko as well.
Could probably just climb up the tree. Just hang out there.
Well, Falter, if I was going to die by anybody, at least it'd be with somebody who wants to die by my side. And I'll start, I guess, hollering and making noise to try and draw it out.
From back here?
Yeah.
Is that
Well, more like trying to bring it out this way so that it potentially comes over here and doesn't pay attention to them over there. I don't know how far their range is, but I'm hoping to maybe get the monster to this point.
It's not that far.
is this
Not
like a
that
stream?
far?
That's why she
yes.
didn't bring it to the campfire.
Yes, over here. To these four here.
My
How does
telekinetic.
Zarko know how far their range is?
No, not the basilisk. My range.
Okay.
My telekinetic projectile is 30 feet, which is why if we can get it up towards the campfire, that'll be.
So, you want us back here then?
Output. If possible, that'll just be my biggest damage output. If
Okay.
we're trying to target it.
We'll be back here and try and draw it out to here, I guess.
Okay. I'm using this fighter as cover.
Alright, so you're each about 20 feet up in the tree. Just for calculating Pythagorean's theorem later. We'll delegate that out to Lily to do the math.
Okay.
What-
And I make
don't know how to
noise.
do that.
Alright, as Devlin starts making noise, just trying to call it out, you hear kind of this scratching sound begin to come from the cave. Then
Waiting for one to pop out from the whale.
a roar
It's a dragon.
echoes out. As the beast emerges.
One?
Just one.
2.
No, it just says one. That is a very reverbing roar.
And everybody roll initiative.
Love dubious
Jeez
knowledge.
Louise.
Go falter.
Is it working? Did it work?
I'm gonna hero point my
Did work.
initiative.
Okay. You
I'm
want to
not.
re-roll that then?
Yeah, there it is.
23.
Oh, do we get one after break? No? No.
Yeah, you get one after the break.
Okay. Woo, I have one.
Oh man, I'm going first.
Yeah, you is.
Shoot its eyes.
I'm gonna shoot your eye out.
This is a Christmas story, baby.
I'll attempt to shoot its eye out.
What's the range of your pistol? Isn't it 30 feet?
It is.
With the disadvantage,
It's not disadvantage.
Alright, from 90 feet, that'll be minus... let's see, after the first 30 feet, it's -2. The next 30 feet is another minus. So that's -4 for that. And you're trying to do a specific called shot straight to the eye.
Yep.
I have faith in you.
Alright, so that'll probably... we'll give that maybe a -4
Ooh, you're more
for
generous
doing
than I
a
am.
called shot on a very specific minus thing. So that'll be a -8.
Actually, the range penalty's already there, and it's -8. Just
Yeah, I
from the
thought
regular.
The range penalty should be a -2 for each increment after 30.
I don't know, but it's already on there for the modifiers.
Unless your range is 20 instead of 30 feet on the gun, then that would
Might
be
be.
4. 2 for 20
yeah,
feet
it should be
would
calculating
8.
right because he's got the target on there. Yeah.
I was just saying,
Yeah,
you want me to add more.
It might be because you're 20 feet up. I wonder if it's calculating
Oh.
that at all. It's -2 for each
Okay.
additional increment beyond the first.
So, you want me to add 2 more or 4 more for the eyeball?
Minus 4 more from that. So whatever your, if it's auto doing your range increment, plus -4 for cold shot to the eye.
I faith in you.
Ha
Oh my gosh. What the piss?
You didn't
Goes
add the
on.
other. It just said range penalty -8. You should have had another -4 for your cold
Oh,
shot.
it didn't work.
So that would be a
19?
miss.
Aw,
No.
But
found the number.
Hero
19.
pointed up to the next level!
what I'll do, I'll let you hit it
Yeah!
without hitting the eye. We'll allow it to be a hit, but not against the eye.
Okay. That's fine.
Yay. Damage.
And then I will reload. Oh, that's the wrong button, sorry. And then, I guess look away?
Looking
Okay.
away is a free action,
Well,
right?
Is it? I don't know.
I'm just
Close your
kidding. I don't know.
Thought it might be
I'm just
movement, I
kidding.
don't know.
Close your eyes.
You might need to like fully close your eyes for this one.
Okay. I will just... Well, I will... Hold on a second then. I will try to, I don't know what to do yet. Avoid notice! No, I'm kidding. No. Not in the first range increment. Just very... I could try to shoot again, I guess, because... I'll try to shoot again.
Okay.
Yep. Just doing it.
All right. Well, that's at your map. So.
Yep, no specific callouts.
Okay, it's only a minus 13. Go.
Ah, darn.
So close.
Another round fires off, ricocheting into the distance. Alter.
Guess I should have done this while getting ready, but I'm gonna try to get this overdrive going.
Wait,
That
am I
is
too
a
close?
success.
It's on the other side of that water there. I'm
Eyes are closed.
gonna raise my shield and just try to close my eyes or cover my vision wherever it works.
All right.
I need to let this thing get closer.
Raise your shield, and then you will be blinded.
By the lights.
Miko's gonna hide out in this tree.
He's simply
Delaia.
standing there. Hi. Let's just, I'm going to pop a forbidding ward on Devlin. And then I will do Inspire Courage with a lingering composition on top of that. Where's my forbidding ward button? And sorry, is closing eyes a free action, right?
Yeah, I put that on.
Okay. So forbidding ward. No, that's for Devlin.
Yeah, I had falter selected by accident from earlier from putting blinded on him.
Gotcha. And then where is my wow?
And then inspire courage with
Yeah,
lingering composition. Oh. That is a success. Everybody's within 60 feet of you. So let's go ahead and do your 3-round inspire courage for everyone.
Nice.
I feel courageous.
Yay. And then I'm closing my eyes. Ah, so this is putting a whole new meaning to blinking in combat, eh? Sorry. It's bad
Hey,
blood.
Falter, we only get like 1 free action per round, right?
Oh, they're free. You can have as many free actions as you want. I don't take. I have no idea. Don't listen to me.
The basilisk rushes up next to Falter.
And then screams 30 feet.
And then, as you begin your turn, Devlin,
Yeah! I knew it was coming.
the
I'm the
basilisk
only one who couldn't close my eyes.
glances at you. Go ahead and make a fortitude saving throw. You can just click that button there in chat.
Oh.
Fortitude's your forte. You'll be fine.
You say that.
You'll be fine.
Except for when you roll a 1.
I used my hero point.
All right.
Hero point reroll, maybe?
Reroll.
You got this.
You can't roll a 1 again.
Don't stop it. Don't talk about it. Well, my hero point's gone. That was my one chance, guys.
For just the briefest moment in time, your limbs seem to get slow, and then you just feel this surge of energy that just pushes the lethargic kind of sense out of you, and you hear a whisper in your mind, just a chattering no. It's like pushed off of your body.
I'm gonna move. And I'm gonna punch. We're not within 30 feet. I am so sorry, but it's attacking a buddy now, so I've got to react.
Okay.
Because Falter's blinded himself, is it not flat-footed?
Can you threaten for flanking if you're blind? Good
Yeah,
question.
I don't know the rules on that.
Your ally must be opposite. Both you and the ally have to be able to act, wielding melee weapons, or able to make an unarmed attack. Can't be under any effects that prevent you from attacking and be within reach. Technically, he can attack blind, so he can still threaten. He just has a really bad chance of attacking blind.
I'm going to take 2 punches using the bonus or the flurry of blows. So punch. Yeah. Yay.
That will miss for the first one.
Wait, does it have the flank thing on it? The AC on this thing's incredible.
It did not. Yeah, it has flank on it.
Jeez. The AC on this thing is outrageous. Nah, it's my turn. Wait, no, I have one more.
It's at least 20.
I'm going to do.
You use the basilisk against them. You know what its stats are.
I know what its stats are, but that's why I questioned it. 18 hit. Or do you have it on?
Basilisk.
So to be fair, I had to. We'll talk about it later. Can I demoralize it through an intimidation?
You could try.
Something like your father was a hamster and your mother was a hamster and your father was a hamster, something like that. I don't know.
If you think that's what's gonna scare it, yeah.
No, I'm gonna just let
Father
out
was
a
a garden
big,
snake.
scary roar and make myself look big. You know, like you do to a bear.
I would never do that to a
this.
bear.
Alright, make sure you have it targeted and roll your intimidation check.
Roar.
Mm.
I'm so good at this. Look at all these really bad rolls.
Really bad rolls.
I mean, that's what I do.
Does that mean you're intimidated by it?
As it becomes
No.
Larko's turn, just one tip. If you're planning on using intimidation in your round, you should always open with it, so that way you can gain its benefits on your attacks.
Right.
Since I think part of our plan has failed, I'm going to get down from the tree.
Alright.
That way I can actually shoot it. And open my eyes as well.
Alright, you get down from the tree.
Okay, then I will move, closer. Hold on, let me figure out how far away.
It'll be a total of 2 actions to climb down and then move.
Yeah. Okay. 2 actions, I'll move to there. And then I will, pull out a ghost charge. No, not a ghost charge.
Not a ghost.
Not a ghost. Yeah, not undead. Actually, they're too close to it. It says blast of energy. And it does splash damage. Nope. I'm just gonna shoot it. Specifically in the eye.
Okay, you'll take a -4 penalty to trying to shoot it in the eye.
Oh, I could have swore I reloaded my pistol last run.
You did.
Oh. No, I took a second shot, and I didn't reload. So that's my
so you
third
have to
action.
load, so that's your turn.
Yep. And I close my eyes.
Walter.
So
You've heard the beast approach next to you.
and so I'm certain the thing is within reach.
Yeah.
All right.
You can hear it roaring and growling next to you.
I'm going to
Hungering.
believe in my my melee compatriot's judgment. And I'm going for it. I'm going to explode.
Alright.
Sorry, stone people next to me.
They're not going home today.
They probably weren't going to either way.
That is a... Where's my check? Oh, it doesn't print my class DC there. Class DC of 18, that's a reflex save. I make my unstable check. And I critically failed my unstable check.
He fails his reflex saving throw. So
Do I need to
Go
make
ahead
one
and-
too?
It's only a 5 foot, so if you're adjacent to me, then yes.
I'm not within 5 feet. We're good.
Yeah, he's
I'm
still
gonna use a
blind,
hero point
so-
if I can re-roll that unstable check.
Okay.
Just standard
Just a
failure.
regular failure.
Okay, so I am now unstable. No more explosions.
Join the club.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and spend my third action to keep my shield raised in the direction that the angry lizard noises are coming from.
Alright. Miko chills out. Waiting to see when it's most effective for him to try to heal someone.
Adore you, Miko. I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh. I gonna make sure. Oh wait, I'll just keep I'll use one action to sustain
The
that.
forbidding word.
Yeah. Still, no. Okay. Cute. Let me just double check the range on my spells again, because I don't think there's anything that I. No, everything is 30 feet.
Might need to climb out of the tree too. The tree didn't work. We were too far away from them. Walter, we set up too far away from our group.
Yeah, there was a plan. There sure was.
Ooh. Prestidigitation doesn't do sound stuff, right? No, not in this system.
Cook, lifting slowly, make temporary objects, and clean.
Oh, how tall up in the tree? Nope, too far away from any rocks. To do something funky with that. That's fine. I really don't want to leave the tree. I think that's a really bad idea. Right now, since I'm not immediately a target, don't want to draw that attention.
Climb out to one of the further up branches. It'll be fine.
I don't trust my athletics bonus. Or my, yeah, or my acrobatics. Yeah, I'm just not close enough to be able to do anything, and I wanted to lift slowly. Could there like be a piece of like loose tree bark that I could potentially prestidigitate off the tree to like lift it off there and then drop it to kind of get the basilisk's attention to maybe come closer?
Thanks.
You could probably try to float some bark down and drop it.
Yeah, just to kind of. There's an entire action for diverting attention, but I want to try to divert its attention away from everyone else immediately to try to draw it a bit closer. You said that would probably be possible?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I will definitely do that then, just like.
Yeah, and go ahead and make your go ahead and make a deception check for creating a diversion, but using your prestidigitation to do it. All right.
Basilisks, they just draw out the worst rolls when you're fighting them, don't they?
That's like my best skill too, or one of my best skills.
Just bad rolls. Once we got here, is that your turn?
I'm closing my eyes, but yes.
Devlin,
Yeah.
did you ever say you close your eyes? Because I noticed you're the only one without the blinded condition on you.
No, I'm gonna leave them open. It's fine. I actually did say that I wanted to close my eyes, but I take that back because I don't want to. I think I'm just gonna leave them open and fight this thing. If everybody sits there and closes their eyes, we're never gonna be able to sleep.
A fortitude saving throw as it gazes at you.
Dang.
Alright. You feel fine as it lunges with its jaws,
Ow!
Oof.
striking you for 15 damage.
Shouldn't I have 19 AC? She gave me a +1 AC, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just seeing it say AC 18, but that's fine.
It still hits.
Okay, yeah, it does. I was just curious if there was something wrong with the thing.
And that's its turn.
I
And then-
am going to take the mountain stance.
Nope. You're gonna first
No,
make
I'm.
a fortitude saving throw.
So, yeah.
It helps if you click the buttons I put in chat, so I know if they succeed or not. But you're
Oh,
good.
my bad. I can do that too. I'll do that from now on. I am taking the mountain stance. So I drop mountain stance on me. Oh, you did. Boop. And then I will make 2 unarmed strikes using the flurry of blows.
All right.
Actually, no. I'm going to attempt to trip it and then take flurry of blows on it.
Okay.
So I will attempt to trip it first. It's already flanked, so I don't think this helps much, but if it takes a whole turn off of it, oh my god, just kill me now. Just go ahead. It's fine. Just do it. And here's wait, do I have to do map -5 and then 10?
Well, because you critically failed, you actually fall prone.
Oh, good.
So you go to sweep the legs underneath the basilisk. You lose your balance as your shin slams into its stocky form, and you fall to the ground prone.
I thought the mountain stance made it so I couldn't do that. No? Okay.
You have bonus defenses against being shoved or tripped, but you
That's
fell
what it is.
because of your own critical failure. So
Yeah. Well, I am a critical failure, so I'll stand back up and waste my entire turn.
you still have one action
No, because I used mountain stance.
and trip.
I tried to trip it.
Oh yeah,
and then
you
I stood
stand
up.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm done.
Zarko.
Eyes are still open.
I open my eyes.
Not much has changed except Devlin is bleeding a bit more.
That's normal. I will use an elemental barrage.
Alright. Make your strike.
Okay. And I am aiming for its eyeball again.
Okay, that'll be a -4 again. Alright. You do hit.
Okay. And it will be acid damage.
Alright, roll your regular bullet damage and your acid damage. Your bullet slams into the skull of the basilisk, and it kind of shrieks in pain and rage as the acid starts oozing out of its pus-filled eye.
Yeah. And I'll reload. That's it.
Falter.
Alright.
Shrieks of rage and anger and pain.
Alright. Sounds like Devlin's having a little bit of struggle, but the lizard's having a bad time. I'm gonna try to stage up my overdrive. If I can crit it. There's the crit!
Dang.
I'm gonna open my eyes. I need to get a slap on this thing as I take in my battlefield. Just let me know when I need to roll on something, because I'm gonna try to swing on this.
Alright, go ahead. That is a critical hit.
Hell yeah!
Dang.
Whew.
You slam your Sterling Daimo into the basilisk's body, and it explodes out with force as the pistons and gears through your overdrive body just shove it in, and it shrieks in pain and rage.
Now, do I...
See, you guys are fine.
I'm gonna try to throw a second punch. Yep.
That is a critical miss. Your Sterling Dynamo kind of retracts back and you go in, but it just struggles ever so much.
Alright,
That's your turn, right?
yeah, that'll be it. Did you want me to...
Are you closing your eyes?
Am I able to
again?
stay, like, close my eyes? Yeah, it's gonna make me flat-footed, but I think that's better than... Better than petrified.
Miko sees that Devlin is injured and decides that he has to heal his friend Devlin. But the range of his heal is only 30 feet. So he
It's
first
fine. Don't worry about
climbs
it.
down out of the tree. And then steps a bit closer to be prepared to heal on another round.
Yay!
Delaia, your turn.
I'm opening my eyes. Yeah, it hasn't moved any closer. Wow. Being in a tree really isn't helpful.
All the best laid Zarko plans.
To be fair, this one was my plan to be in the tree specifically. So
Haha!
we'll blame the crappy plan on me.
We did critically fail your deception check. So
Sustaining that forbidding ward on Devlin once again, and then I'll use so if I jump out of the tree, that's technically just, is that technically one action, or is that...
yeah, you can leap out of the tree for one action. Or climb out of the tree for one action since you're just kind of
yeah,
there.
trying to figure out. Yeah, I'll just climb out of the tree. I can get down, and then I can move a little bit closer with another action. Oh wait. No, my Inspire Courage is still up. I was like, it's one of these rounds. And I'll get to... Because I should have the movement to be able to get to there afterwards, so I'll just move to there, and then I will once again close my eyes. I don't feel like being petrified today.
There's only one person gambling with open eyes.
Alright, here you come. I'll click the button this time.
And it gazes into those open eyes.
Oh, how romantic.
Here it comes. Do I have a button to click? There it is. Oh, you got me. It's fine, I haven't been doing anything anyway.
You slowly begin to feel your limbs become lethargic as you find yourself starting to slow down. And then it tries to bite you again, hitting you for 12.
Jesus. Imagine having a really high AC and still getting hit every time you get attacked.
One sec. I gotta make sure it's including. No, it will not. The forbidding ward will stop that one. As
Is the forbidding word not on there?
for some reason, it's not adding the bonus in for forbidding ward, but
Oh,
Oh.
is it saying that it expired technically? Because it's sustained
no,
spell?
it's still saying it's there.
Weird.
It should be right. My AC should be 21. I have 18 plus 2 for the mountain
Let me
stance plus
double
1
check.
from her.
+1 status bonus to armor class. Or do you have another status bonus?
My
Stacking.
mountain stance gives
Oh,
me.
is Mountain Stance the status bonus?
We're gonna see.
Yeah.
No, mountain stance is an item bonus.
Oh.
Oh,
Nothing
okay,
else is doing a status bonus. So it will miss because of the forbidding ward as it slams in to the spectral magic from Delaia. You find yourself protected from the bite as
Yay.
it kind of glances off of you, the shimmering energy of her shield saving you from another deadly bite.
Thank you.
And then we shall see as it uses
Straight
its
duck.
reaction. And you
Nice.
critically succeed.
Okay. I will. I'm slowed, so I only have 2 actions, right?
Yep.
Then I'll just. I wanted to be able to use my fist, my green flame things, but that takes 3 actions, so I will not do that. Instead, I'll just hit it with flurry of
Your
blows.
soulfire only takes 2 actions to ignite.
Does
You
it?
just can't make. It takes another.
Yeah, I
action
can't
to
make the attack.
afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna try and punch it with 2 strikes right here. The flurry of blows. So here's the first attack.
That's
Hey.
a crit. You're just rolling
Nice.
20s now. Go ahead and roll your other one.
Ugh.
As the damage technically combines. That one's a miss.
So that's 1 attack. Or 1 action, I meant.
Keep it coming.
It's immune to demoralize, right?
Yeah, for 10 minutes from you.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'll just try to grapple it. Well, never mind. That doesn't benefit anybody or anything. I'll just try to punch it again.
What did you wrap it with a blanket?
I don't have a blanket.
Oh,
Object interact.
I'm gonna
Can't
use-
win out
it's
either
map-
way.
Net
Zarko
minus
being
10 for this
Zarko.
attack, right?
Yeah.
Just Sarko things.
Yeah, okay. That's all my turns.
You managed to avoid being permanently petrified. See?
I
Your
would've
dice
been
came
fine
in
with
clutch.
okay.
Oh, what would have happened if I was petrified and the demon in me? Guys, we gotta go one more round.
I'm gonna shoot it. Just normal.
Okay. That is a miss.
Oh,
You.
hero
no,
point
it's
that?
true.
Okay.
to
19.
You can hero point it to make it a hit.
okay.
Very consistent on these 7s today.
Yep.
Which was
Only
exactly
7?
how many hit points it had left. As
What's
Zarko
up?
fires another shot, and it slams into the basilisk's skull, collapsing to the
Twirl my
ground, dead. As we will end
Good.
combat.
I'm gonna try to hold up the basilisk so that as much blood doesn't flow out as possible. Because we
Okay.
need the blood. Possibly.
Grab up the basilisk body and hold it up to prevent the blood
Yeah,
from
just-
draining out as much as you can.
Yes,
Isn't that the
trying to
way it
save
will
as much as
go?
possible.
Is down?
Yeah, but you shot it in the head multiple times, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep the open wounds higher than the,
Well,
you know.
Let's bandage it.
No, let's just go find our buddy.
You want Miko to bandage up the dead basilisk?
I mean,
Yeah.
So we explore cave now, right?
Right, I need 10 minutes to
Oh
reset
wait,
that.
yeah. It's dead. Zarkul killed it. You can
I-
open your eyes now.
hey Devlin, they're open.
Oh great, good. Wasn't sure.
Yeah, Miko could wrap it up with some bandages, but not any
Nice,
of the
okay.
good herbs or anything like that. Just bandages.
No, crappy
Alright.
herbs.
Well, I have a question. Hold on. This is the question that Miko would have to know. Can bodies survive, and we get the blood out after a day or two of trip? You know,
What are you trying to ask?
does the blood coagulate? Will
It will if we don't use it
Miko,
quickly.
Miko doesn't know anything about basilisk blood, unfortunately, and
Well,
remains
I was just
silent
wondering-
on the topic.
I was wondering about just creatures and blood in general.
Well,
In general, all of you are aware that blood coagulates.
Oh, cool. Then
Well-
we have to hurry quickly.
yeah, while Miko patches that up, I think we need to get into that cave and see if we can find our missing Des Knight.
Into the cave we go.
Wonder how much cave is waiting for us.
Probably. How much
All of it.
Are you sure we shouldn't get that bedroll?
Well,
No.
we could grab the thing in a bedroll just to make it a little easier to drag or something. We
Because
could probably
I'll
have
tell
to stick the thing in there.
It would have worked.
Probably would have, but this also worked.
I mean, that works on most creatures, but you know, it's about making it easier, not making it working.
Devlin, can you help me with this so we can get the basilisk over the water without... Actually, how deep is the water?
It's relatively shallow. You feel like as the winter into spring runoff comes, it'll be deeper. But since things are just starting to thaw out, it's not that deep. Only goes up to about your mid-calf.
Okay. I just want to make sure we can get the thing over the water without, like, having it dunk in. Don't need more blood running off. Well,
If you want my help, yes, I'll help you.
yeah.
Then we'll
Should
get
I
the
go first?
body.
I can seal.
If you can give us some
There's no
lights, we
hatch.
can go in as a group.
Another basilisk right there. Ba-boom.
To make sure there's no hatchlings or anything. I don't.
Miko's like, what's dark?
Same. I don't have dark vision either. Is it just that open cavern, pretty much?
Oh,
Yeah. So for those with dark vision, like Delaia, Zarko, Miko, as you travel in, you see a large cavern that maybe I gotta move everyone in for it to show up on stream. I don't know. This is the new thing.
I can't see, so if it's going off my vision, the streamers are going to be thoroughly disappointed.
I had issues with the roofs when I tried to stream with it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the roofs aren't showing up on stream view, but you see a large cavern, several statues of people in various states of being chewed up, kind of exist in here. In a back corner, for those of you who can see, you see a small clutch. Appears to be 2 eggs. One has been kind of cracked open, and you see a little ferret kind of nesting in there amongst the eggshells.
Like a ferret?
Yeah, like a ferret.
Hmm.
Eh,
Like a baby ferret?
Like an adult ferret, but yeah.
Oh. I wanna go over to the ferret. I know it's probably
go over to it.
expected.
You go over towards the ferret, and it just hisses angrily and rushes off back into the cave, disappearing in a crack in the walls.
It's not very friendly, but
I was gonna give it a little bit of rations, but I guess not. Suit itself.
I'm gonna fish through my bags and pull out a light. I'm sick of not being able to see.
Yeah. Oh, there's so much to see in here.
Wow.
Day by falter, I cannot see.
Do any of these look like what we might be?
You do see on one of the very deeply chewed and eaten statues a small brown satchel that appears untouched by stone and age.
you said the statue itself that it's with is eaten quite a bit.
Yes.
Ah, man.
Do any of these look like they are salvageable?
Any of the people?
I'm dropping the basilisk.
There was that elderly man out there who looked mostly untouched aside from his arm.
Is it
Yeah, but-
worth bringing them back for the pain?
Well, my question is, would it survive after losing the arm? Like, we'd had to be able
If
to
Miko's
take that
quick.
off. Yeah.
It would hinge on Miko, I believe, but I think if we have the opportunity to save someone, we should.
What life would you be giving them, though? How long have they been there? What if they've already lost all of their family and then they have to come back and realize,
The way that
They-
I see it is, even if we are able to give these people another chance at life, they've been severely mutilated, and we don't know what exactly that'll look like when
Oh,
they
wait,
return
here's
to their
another thought.
original form.
Here's another thought.
True. She's
Technically,
alive.
they're still alive. We need to give them peace.
You want to bring all of
What
them
are you
back
suggesting?
in pieces.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
suggesting we
No.
let them actually.
I think that that's probably worse. They've already experienced enough prior.
I'm gonna go grab the satchel. It's on which
Well-
door? Somebody back in here.
Injured or not, it
in,
may
in
be.
the back here.
Okay.
Hmm.
Satchel.
Devlin, do you mind if I hold on to that one?
Well, I'm
Of
just
course.
sorry. I was suggesting that we just revive them so they can have their death and then move on. They're in eternal torture. That's all I'm saying.
How do we know that they're not just frozen and solidified in stone instead of in pain? We don't know that they actually are in pain currently, but we just know that they're petrified into stone.
That's true, but you know,
So why
well, they never get to move on.
they're
It's
already
like-
not going to get to move on?
Well, yeah, they will. Whenever they die, they'll get to move on to the afterlife. I don't know.
No,
I see
think
this as
they're-
a worse version of torture.
Yeah.
I think they're
There's-
dead. We move on.
There seems to be only one person we saw here who had the opportunity to come out of this. And I feel it would be folly to leave him to the weather.
You do want to save that one person?
He may be missing an arm, but I think he's savable.
Was it only the
The way I remember it being described, it was like the arm and then some minor injuries.
because I
Arm missing, some bites in the side.
yeah, I was gonna
Just leave
say
them.
missing some. I remember specifically missing some stuff, some bit from the torso and a bit of the leg.
That was the dude in the armor from the lean-to.
Well,
We just leave him. I
Okay.
don't think it's wise to
Just-
bring back somebody who's already been half-eaten. And we just leave them. I
okay.
think it's the
Well,
safest.
I
just
think
to bring it up one more time. You know,
we're
everything
willing
is
to
a cycle of death and rebirth, and they will never have the chance for rebirth if
I mean, do we
we don't
think
help
that
them out.
there's even enough blood for everyone?
I don't know how much you
'Cause you
need.
have to. I'm pretty sure you have to drench it completely.
Interesting. Eh.
In which case, we probably won't be able to do that with everyone. Maybe even not even one person.
Or what if we just drench the head?
I don't think a partial drench will work. I think it has to be everything.
I think we just take satchels and leave. There's nothing here for us to do.
Alright, I'm
And
just
say some
thinking.
kind words to put their bodies to peace, but otherwise,
Just trying to think about how to help them, you know, for the rest of their existence.
I think their existence is over. They're just solidified into statues.
At least they are, forever monumented here, and people can come visit them.
If I was stuck still, cold and motionless, and someone had the opportunity to bring me back, I would take it.
I don't think we have enough blood.
Well, okay,
I'm not
here's an
suggesting-
idea. We put them all in the same spot, because they're just statues, you know, we just move them over there. And then we drench all of them, in a bucket at the same time.
Well, take what I just said. I don't think bringing back these people who've been smashed to bits is humane.
Do you think being turned to stone and smashed to bits and eaten is humane?
That's
It's
not either,
less about.
but that's putting them through something unnecessary. They've already reached their ending. Though it might not be an ending that we want to accept, it's still the ending that they probably are receiving. And it is not our duty to be toying with life and death when
mean,
the
I
ending
think
has
that-
already been met.
That depends on who you follow, but I guess.
It's not life and death, it's
Is-
stone and flesh.
Is the necklace that we are looking for inside the satchel? Because we still need to find necklace.
Yeah,
Mm.
can we peek this satchel?
So as you look inside the satchel, you kind of feel inside. You place your hand inside, and it seems to almost disappear. The bag appears bigger on the inside, you might say. You start pulling out various items. A handful of copper coins, silver coins, gold pieces, a strange bracelet carved with symbols upon it, a length of wood carved in the shape of a wand graced with a small star, 2 rolls of parchment scribbled with writing upon them, crystal that seems to pulse with magical energy, strange talisman that resonates sort of comforting warmth to all of you except Devlin. 2 vials filled with a red liquid, an alabaster idol carved in the shape of a butterfly winged woman, and a necklace graced with a beautiful blue sapphire with the markings inside it of a star. And that's all in party loot.
Cool.
Yeah, it is.
And
I
you're-
don't.
You're certain
Like
this is a
that
bag
necklace.
of holding, but you don't know what anything else is yet.
That necklace is bad. Don't pick up that necklace. That one makes me feel queasy. That one's bad necklace.
Makes me feel alright. What do these red potions smell like? Do they smell like almonds?
They do.
Wow. I wonder what those could be. Are these
Need.
potions of healing?
You could take some time to try to identify everything. You're pretty certain they might be potions of healing based on prior experience, but what potency are they at? Who knows? Without taking time to try to identify all these things that are unidentified in your party loot.
Let's identify him when we get back. We're in a time
along
crunch.
the way back.
Just save your mom.
Let's
Yeah.
back to the camp. We can see if Alexa can help us there.
Oh, hey, do you guys remember the statue thing from the pit that we found?
Yes.
Can I have it? I really want it.
I believe you were carrying it as it had a weird reaction with the rest of us.
Oh, I wasn't given any items.
I don't think we had the thing in a party loot for it.
What are you trying to reference?
Was it not a bird? What was it? What was the statue of again? Gosh dang it!
Is it
Oh,
the Jade Cat that
Yeah, that's what it is.
has? Because Miko has
Okay.
like all your stuff.
Yeah.
You guys have just
He
been
does.
feeding stuff to Miko.
You
Yeah,
said
like
stone
potion,
thing from the
Cheeto
pit. I thought you were
elixir.
talking about the piece of the gate.
No,
Miko deserves the bag of holding at this point.
Miko has the
And-
Jade Cat, the Wolf Fang, the Drake Heart Nudizin, the Cheetah's Elixir, the healing potions.
Can I just have that one thing?
You'll have to ask Miko, I guess, when Miko returns, because I can't make that
Okay.
decision for Miko.
Alright.
Alright. You guys prepare to head back to the town of Seldraine. Sapphire in your possessions, and a bivy of unidentified items. And that is where we will end today's session. And we shall return in 2 weeks' time. The next episode of Legacy of Ruin. Thank you everybody who watched, followed, and subscribed. And as always, join us in our Discord server. We are a passionate group of tabletop gamings of nearly 2,000 tabletop RPG lovers. And we would love to talk to you there about anything related to any RPG games. And that, have a great night and take care, and thanks for watching.
So yeah.
Bye.